Ready? 5, 4, yeah. 3, yeah. 2, yeah. 1. Oh shit.
Yo, tighten up over there, man.
This is going to made me spit that crown out, man. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Keiko, your boy Della, and we live for the crib. We back for another episode, man. We got some special guests in here today. Got my boy Smitty Ice. What up, bro?
What up?
Alright, got my boy Killer.
Yeah.
Got my boy Rello in the building.
Hey, how y'all doing?
AKA Tunes.
What up?
Alright, shit.
Hey man, y'all gotta speak up, man.
You got that big boy voice.
You was a bit more boy. You sound like a bitch right
Oh man, you playing on disrespect us on the air?
The whole air, bro.
The whole air, man.
The whole time.
How everybody doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, talk to the people, man.
Hey, man, what we talking about today, man?
Anything. Hey man, anything goes today, man. No holds barred. Shit. We in it to win it today, man.
We got a top of the list, man.
Yeah.
So we'll start it off, man, congratulating LeBron.
Hold on, man. Before we go, man.
Let's go.
Shout out to Woody, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to Woody, man.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Shout out to the bro.
Alright.
So LeBron James, man, beginning of the week, man, he opened up a school in his hometown, man, looking out for the less fortunate, man. Big up to LeBron for that, man.
Shout out to the king.
You know what I mean? So how everybody feel about this, man?
Man, that's a big move, man. You're doing great things for the community, man. It's like a lot of people talk about giving back to the community, but few people actually go back and build up the community that they came from, man. I think that's a good look, man. You're doing good things, man.
I love it. The perfect legacy.
It is.
Everything.
It is.
Real well-rounded guy, man. You know, gotta respect that, man. Anytime you're doing something for the community or for the kids, man, definitely gotta salute for that.
Nah, so y'all hit it, right? Y'all talking about giving back to the community. Everybody say that. Everybody want to give back to the community. But at the end of the day, everybody with money is just giving money back to the community.
True.
Tax write-off real easy, right? At the end of the day, this man, he went out of his way. He done built a school.
School forever.
And it's not just for, I mean, at the end of it's not for everybody. Yeah, it's for
Less
those
fortunate.
less fortunate kids. The ones that's actually gonna be struggling.
First off, this
It's a great move,
nigga give you a bike to go to school, nigga. I'll bike, nigga.
No reason why you can't be there. You got a bike.
You gonna make it.
He give you a bike.
That's real.
That's real.
What
But-
kid don't like to ride a bike, man?
Right.
But man, also though, we gotta shout out Jalen Rose, because Jalen Rose, he been head of school. D Rose came out with a scholarship, man. So man, these people giving back, man. You gotta look at, especially giving back to the black community. I like this shit, man. But there's always a but. Don't let this shit get y'all fucked up where y'all be like, oh, this nigga is officially the GOAT now. No, nigga. What this nigga do off the court don't got shit to do with his resume on the court. Point blank period.
Not a damn.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with it, man.
That's not true.
What does it got to do?
Not true.
Man,
I'm gonna put
Tell us how you really feel,
I'm gonna
bro.
put this with every sport. I know
Well,
it's a
I'll bust
topic
this
later.
chicken down.
I know it's a topic later, but at the end of the day, off the field, antics, or whatever you do off the field, it matters. Why look at T.O.?
That nigga just still be playing right now.
Look at T.O.
If it wasn't for his off the field antics.
Listen,
He ain't do nothing off the field though, I think. For real.
he's still on, yeah, but look.
Barely.
Was it first look?
It should have
My
been.
point exactly.
It
But
should have
listen,
been.
man.
But his off the field antics.
Got in the way.
No, fuck that.
I agree with that.
What
I
somebody
mean,
did,
hey, hold on. Now,
What somebody
if
did
you go
to
like
him.
that, then you gotta go look at Lawrence Taylor.
Some people have personal vendettas against people, though, man. People in power, man. You know, they just don't. They.
Say this for the T.O. topic.
All right.
I just had to throw it out there. Did you catch it?
Michael Jordan had gambling
Two
problems.
hands for
Yeah, I
safety.
got it.
Michael Jordan had gambling problems.
But no, but you can't
There you go.
just say
He had off the field
just say he
antics.
opened up a school and now all of a sudden he's just the greatest of all time on the
I
court.
mean, but he's always been in the conversation, though. So.
Yeah, but you can't just propel him to be great because of that.
Yeah, it is.
This nigga's still 316 3-6 mafia, man. 3-6 in the finals, man. Compared to 6-0.
Ryan Scalabrine one of them.
Nah, listen, man. You can't bring these lame niggas.
Nah.
They was part of the team. Anybody, the equipment manager get a ring.
Everybody gets a ring. So,
Yeah, but Morrison got a
so
ring.
at the end of the day, what are they the greatest equipment managers of all time?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody play their part.
When you come down to the great,
No, man.
so let's
Everybody
say,
play
so
their
if
part.
LeBron got the same exact stats right now, the same exact stat, he got no rings. Y'all still gonna say he the greatest?
Russell
Well,
MVP.
Okay, so pause.
I will.
So pause, because I got a question, right? And I want y'all to answer this shit openly and honestly.
Right.
If the roles were reversed and LeBron James was 6-0, you feel me? With all the credentials that MJ got, and MJ was 3-6, with all the credentials that LeBron has, who would you be saying is your GOAT?
It had to be LeBron.
No,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
But see, people don't want to look at it like that because we living in the now.
You
So
say the
people like to
role-
let go of the past. You feel me?
when you
But
see the roles reversed, though, are we talking about LeBron plays like Jordan and Jordan has the same skill set?
I mean,
LeBron has.
to me, honestly, I mean, you can look at it that way, but still, at the end of the day, it shouldn't even matter because they don't play the same game anyway. I'm just talking about statistically and with the credentials and with the hardware.
To me,
See, people like
here's why I say LeBron is the GOAT.
Okay.
Not just because of statistics. His numbers up there. That's proven. I got it. But it ain't nobody like him.
Not yet.
Not yet. Someone else will come around eventually.
Eventually.
Right.
Until
But
Zion get
you got to look at Jordan too. Yeah, Jordan was the GOAT. Why? Because when he came in the league, guess what? One damn person like him.
Right.
That athleticism that was never seen. Yeah, people was out there dunking, but they definitely wasn't doing what he was doing.
Nah, not that close.
But man, we can go with this LeBron era, Orlando. No, but it's a KD right there, man. It's a Anthony Davis right there.
Right.
They could easily take the #1 spot as the best player in the world.
I don't know Anthony Davis, but KD, yes. KD is like 1B right now because listen, that nigga can score, rebound, assist, defend,
And
He
see,
can score.
and rebounds and assist.
And see, the
And I
thing
put
is-
two.
Assist. When you say assist, look who he playing with. He wasn't getting those assists when he was playing.
right, and that's the point.
LeBron shot
And
himself in
and that's the
shooters.
point, though, that people have to understand when we start talking about this. There's some stuff. I'm gonna tell you a real thing that Pippen said that people don't like to respect, but he said it, and it's evident. They asked LeBron to do this, that, and the third, right? But at the same time, it's not really that they asked him to do it. He chooses to do that too, though, because you can steal the spotlight from another person. If I'm always boxing Cam out when Cam's supposed to be my rebound guy,
Yeah.
taking rebounds from him, you feel me? I give him less of a chance and less hype to go after that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's kind of natural for me to do it, I still gotta have a mindset to let him get his. Now, if he inconsistently don't do it,
Nah, I got
or consistently don't do it, then that's one thing. But I'm telling you what Pippen said that I respect. He said it wasn't so much that we didn't ask Michael Jordan to do none of this stuff. I robbed him of a lot of stuff because I did. You feel me? With the rebounding.
Yep.
Well, I mean, MJ got Defensive Player of the Year. And then they got the stats to where, I think it was 11 straight games, where MJ's stats was ridiculous to show that he could beat a point and grab the rebounds and get the steals and do all of that. But what we have to understand too is, back then in that era, basketball was played differently. It was definitely a big man's game.
It was.
How are you can't, I would never expect, y'all can't even tell me a guard that can average 8 rebounds a game.
Back then,
No, right now.
Russ.
Russell Westbrook.
Okay, one, right? But how is Russ doing it though?
But he be still the rebound.
And that's what I'm saying. That people put clips together, and I get it. You can kind of finesse certain things. You feel me? But they put together clips that show where Russ would come charging in the lane and jumping in somebody's way to grab a rebound who was waiting on a rebound to come down. But if I see you going for to run in and grab the rebound, I'm just going to back out of your way because you're my teammate, and I don't want no friction. You know what I'm saying?
We beat you.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
And I'm not saying it happens consistently. I'm just saying if you just have to look at that though, because there's pros and cons in everything all day long. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So,
This is why I'm call bullshit on it, right? If we playing, first off, everybody knows that offense run through West. That team runs through Westbrook.
why though?
He gets the ball, he's moving. Y'all motherfuckers better be moving with me, right? So guess what? If you sitting there, your job as a center or a power forward is to what? Grab these boards. You came up knowing, as a kid, don't wait for that motherfucking ball to come to you. You go get that. Guess what? Russ is going to get that shit. So if he's running in this lane, charging to grab a rebound, while big ass Steven Adams is like this, waiting for the ball, hey, that's on Steven Adams.
But right.
Now if Steven Adams is letting this motherfucker do it, that's on him.
But and see, now that's where the controversy comes in. Because let's be real about it. As a guard, should you be running in the lane to do that? When you got a power forward and a center that's playing in that area?
Point guard, when the shot goes in, he should be going back.
That's what I'm
For the
saying.
outlet, release.
And I get it, the way certain teams are set up, but
out there for that outlet.
yeah, he's
Come on,
come on, in high school,
Because
coming at
textbook-
AAU ball, what do they teach you?
Your power forwards and centers is not dribbling the ball with the floor. They looking for the outlet. They
Come on.
rebound the outlet. They teach you
Come on.
They
that.
might do it now.
For the beginning of the game.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That basketball has definitely shifted, and all it takes is for one person to do one thing, and then other players will try to mimic that. Look at Steph Curry. How did the three-point game change since Steph Curry came in and started busting
So-
like that?
Dude,
You feel what I'm saying?
LeBron-
Sometimes it's just
while LeBron opened up this school, do this make him the GOAT, man?
yeah. I mean, he's still not the GOAT to me.
He not.
But-
That's because the school didn't make him go.
I mean, that's what they saying. They say he bypassed Jordan by opening up this school.
Listen, man. When somebody says something like that, I don't want to hear them talk no more because that's just not reality. You feel me?
Right.
It's just not.
You know, before,
I done had somebody approach me was like, yo, you never heard LeBron cheat on his wife? Jordan cheat on his wife and he with a white woman. That's what make LeBron the GOAT. No, nigga, they ain't got shit to do with on that court. That's why I live in that reality, the court. I don't care what they do all
just between the lines.
just between the lines.
Between the lines, man. And see, I'm gonna tell you, like I said before, to me, I got him neck and neck. I'm a Kobe fan. All right, shout out to LA.
Where who
Shout
is
out to LeBron right now. You know, I
Okay.
popped all my shit, but
Okay.
he in the city now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So listen,
I wanted to hear you say it. I'm proud of you, Dad.
the boy is right.
So are you gonna critique Braun closer this year? Cause he with the Lakers?
Listen, I'm gonna critique him the same way I have been.
Nah, I think you gonna be tough.
No, listen.
I think
No.
I think you gonna
Because
be tough.
That's your team, man.
listen, I'm
You got more
consistent. I'm very consistent with what I say about any and every player. You feel me?
Nah, you
What he
don't
does,
think about it.
whatever he does for that organization, it's probably gonna be the same thing he's been doing for the other organizations he's been playing with. And what's really gonna show is age now. You know what I mean? He already got the basketball IQ.
Well, they said they're not making the playoffs this year.
No, they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think
But,
they
you know, they're gonna make the playoffs, but and then that turns into another thing where we start talking about with conferences being weak. You know what I mean? He wants some of my chicken, I think.
No risking.
You know what I mean? Because the West is tougher.
It is.
Oh, LeBron has what?
No.
9 now? 9 conference titles?
Is the West stuff?
Ain't no man.
No, in the East though. And I'm like, but
Yeah,
are y'all
the West,
forgetting
the
that?
West.
Are y'all forgetting that my man Kobe has 7 in the West? I don't care who was on that team when he was getting them.
But he don't got 9 straight. 7 straight.
You know why? Because the West is hard to get 7 straight. You think Golden State gonna be able to get 7
I'm not
straight?
buying that, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not buying this.
The Warriors
They
might
can
get
get
it.
8 straight.
They might get it.
Especially now that they picked up your boy too, DeMarcus.
See, but
He don't
here's the
know
thing
who
though.
he
But here's the thing
Who is
though.
he?
It's a possibility because there's always possibilities, but
Right.
I don't see them getting someone
Who you see
somehow. Someone else is going to rise up, and Golden State may fall off for a year or so.
Who
Because,
gonna be that team?
because think about it though. Let's be real about this.
Lakers.
Nah,
Let's be real about this. Had CP3 not went down,
Houston
Golden State would have been over just this past year. So it's like I said, it's
We
you
can
could
say that.
speculate all day long, but they almost messed up their run to get 8 or 9 straight conference
And
titles.
that's
You
still
get
a
what I'm saying?
speculation.
I mean, you know.
Right.
So we come to this do not make LeBron better than Michael Jordan.
No, but-
another thing, you can't compare that with the different eras. The money's stupid now. They get stupid.
That's real.
They ain't even getting that money back, man.
So I mean, big up to LeBron for
Jordan gave his away though. So,
Listen, that nigga
Instead of investing it.
that nigga gave him $100 million right now, still be straight.
Right now.
So you know, big up to LeBron for opening the school. So I'm gonna ask this. So, do this make like the NBA players more, I won't say conscious or well with their community more than the black NFL players? Like, cause I see more. So I see the NBA doing more.
I think the NBA,
Well-
the NBA, like the commissioner and stuff, they back their players.
Right. They got more freedom,
Yeah, they got
more
more
ability,
freedom. Yeah.
and it's
it's always been that way though.
It's always been that way,
It's
right?
always been that way.
Right.
I mean, you can tell from like the ESPYs.
right. It's
LeBron got his crew, they got on stage.
They did the Trayvon and shit.
Like, come on, man.
and then, man, like you said too, though, you gotta think even with the money situation. There's more money tied up in basketball than it is with football.
Yeah, guaranteed, man.
Guaranteed, because you have more players that's getting a higher salary than versus football. So some people gonna move a little bit differently. Not saying they don't want to do stuff with their community, but you gotta invest your money right if you're gonna be doing stuff like that. Because I mean,
So is the NBA surpassed the NFL like as an American sport?
Oh, nah.
I won't say that.
I wouldn't say that.
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yeah, not
It's coming though.
It's coming.
not yet.
It's
It's
coming.
coming. Reason being, all this protest shit.
Right there it
It's
is.
coming.
There it is.
So moving on, man. Speaking of protests,
That's why they bury their own league.
EA Sports, you know, they come out with Madden.
Hey,
Ah,
sports.
look
Send
at
the
me.
game.
Look at me. You up.
They come out with Madden every year. Good sell, man.
You know.
They come out with Madden every year, and last year I didn't even notice it. I got Madden. There's a song with Colin Kaepernick name in it. They blank his name out, and they did it again this year. So you know now people saying, you know, let's boycott Madden. How y'all feel about this, man?
Fuck, man.
Yeah, Madden.
White game anyway.
Madden been trash for the last 4 years.
Since '99.
Damn, that's when I was playing game day. Hot
Same
day.
thing.
2K.
NFL 2K.
Circle run.
NFL 2K when
When
the game was
like this.
when the game was only $20
Yes.
for the PlayStation 2.
Yes.
That shit was killing me.
So man, I mean,
It was.
it just making the NFL look more worse and worse, man. You know they had to be in cahoots with that shit.
Right. I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm kind of close to striking. I'm kind of close to joining this NFL boycott.
Just don't bite again.
I don't understand the apology though.
Yeah,
Like, cause it wasn't like you wasn't aware. It's like with anything. All these situations that happen with, I'm keeping 100, the Caucasians, you know, when they have incidences
we talk
against
about-
the black
we talk about
community,
this all the time.
the Roseannes, all these people, once they throw out some derogatory name or the N-word,
Yeah.
and then they want to release a public apology. Nah,
Yeah.
save them apologies because you knew exactly what you were saying.
Right.
You feel me?
Like
So
I
EA
have
knew
more
what they was
respect for
doing.
them if they was like, yeah, I said it.
And they stood to it.
I stood by it. This is how I feel.
And I'm free to feel that way,
I'm
even
free
though
to feel that way. See, that's what I
it
respect.
may not look so good to the public, but
Right.
you know.
Right. Then let the public make
But
the
man,
At the end of the day, it wasn't a curse word, so they shouldn't have.
they shouldn't blame it
They shouldn't have took it out.
No, no.
Alright?
Man,
It
they
wasn't
ain't
no
like
negative.
this nigga is like
Right.
a villain, man. Like he's just
Oh,
like the scum of the earth. Yeah, man.
Here's the difference between.
They try to get that nigga the well, they already got him the fuck up out
They
there.
did get him out here, and that's bad because he's protesting for a reason,
Right.
and
A
he's
real reason.
actually being an activist out in these communities
Yes.
for what he's protesting for.
And
And
yeah,
then you got the rest of the NFL, the black NFL players, that's protesting only
Yeah.
despite Donald Trump.
when it's time for football season.
But see, and I'm gonna tell you, this
They're
goes
not
back,
out
it
there
goes
doing
back to what we
peace.
was just talking about with NBA. NFL don't really have that freedom like that.
Yeah.
And you gotta think about, man, if I really stand up for what's right and do this and do that, my family's gonna miss out. I'm gonna miss out financially because they're gonna give me the boot. You know what I mean? And this is what they love. You know what I mean? So you kind of put people in a tight space. Not to say that you shouldn't go out there and protest, but you know, it's just it's weird, man. It's really weird how they flipped this whole thing on Kaepernick, man. It's really weird, but he's gonna go down in history with the MLKs and all of that. You feel me?
Yeah, he is, man.
So that's a good thing for him too. You know what I mean?
So man,
But even so, man, they still try to put this
Are we
the whole protest stuff on the owners. They gave these owners this opportunity.
Yeah.
You give the owner. So now NFL, you stepping back. You taking a step back, and you pushing this to your owners.
Yeah.
Hey, do what you please. And guess what? Now they scared. The owner's scared that. You know what? I don't want to do nothing now because I don't know how my players gonna react.
Mhm.
I don't know how my fans gonna react because I gotta look out for my players because they the ones that's really paying me. At the end of the day, I'm making a profit because of them.
Yeah.
So I gotta look out for them.
Yeah.
But the fans is the ones paying. So you know what? I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
now it's gonna make the whole NFL look bad again. So at the end of the day, I mean,
And,
so no,
and people
you don't
follow, like I said, even the same thing with the basketball. People follow what's being done by
It's trendy.
what's trending. And so if it's not really trendy to jump out there and be trying to protest like that or do this and do that, then the other players are like, yo, I don't want no problems with none of that either. I'm just gonna sit back because I want this money. I want to maybe make it to a different team and get. I mean, man, they will blackball you, man.
We said it.
so
They will blackball you, man.
so is Kaepernick ever gonna play again?
No.
No.
No, and to be honest, even though
see it.
if they gave him an opportunity, I feel like he would want to do it for the people that's riding with him. But maybe slightly a pride thing, or maybe just out of what do you want to call it, man? Maybe like being the bigger
Oh
person.
shit, the
Yo,
nigga
you already
won.
making a mess.
This is
Being the, you know what I'm saying? He's still trying to stand for that cause, so he like, yo, y'all want me to come back? I don't want to come back now. You feel me?
but he tried.
But yeah,
No, that's what I'm saying. He tried, but I'm saying, but
They
once
ain't
the opportunity
say he
is
wouldn't
forward, it
take
was
me.
like,
If he came back.
yeah, he's
The opportunity was for him, was already afforded to him, and at the end of the day, NFL owners and the commissioner, let's be real about it,
yeah,
because he still has a say in everything. The owners and the commissioners, they started thinking about profit. All right, if I bring him over here on our team, and then they were scared to do that because that money was about to drop.
yeah.
I don't think the money gonna try. I think he can bring his
It's not gonna bring in money.
Let me tell you something.
But you gotta look. You gotta also look. Then they started trying to make an excuse and a reason why they didn't want. Oh man, he's not even a starting quarterback. He's not even a back.
His hands
And
have
Robert Griffin III is playing right now.
Listen, man,
He's still playing.
the boy went to a Super Bowl, man. He
Jay
went to a Super Bowl.
Jay
man.
Cutler is playing right now.
Jay fucking Cutler is playing.
Listen, he can easily start for the Jets.
The Browns.
The Browns,
The
yeah.
Browns,
Right now, the Browns.
They always need a quarterback. What are you talking about? No.
They got
Even what's the name when before they brought in Jay Cutler,
The Broncos.
they could have sent him to
Yeah.
They
Jay.
got who? Who said they got Tyrod Taylor? Tyrod Taylor, who has the same exact play style as Colin Kaepernick.
That's true.
My point exactly.
Okay.
So he ain't
Okay.
better. Colin Kaepernick's better.
I'll give you the Browns. Who else? Let me see.
Broncos.
Your bum ass
Definitely
Ravens.
those for the Broncos.
Come on, man.
No, Lamar Jackson got that.
Come on.
That's the
Damn, I knew you was against Kaepernick.
We'll take him in DC right now. Shit. We'll take him in DC.
Y'all probably need Alex Smith gonna do
I think
something.
Well, Alex Smith gonna be
I
consistent.
think he do some of the Giants.
Yeah, they need
Put Saquon on the way out.
Saquon Barkley,
Saquon.
Kaepernick, and
Yeah.
Odell.
Yeah.
And
Sterling Shepard.
No.
and hopefully Dez.
Yeah,
Dez.
yeah.
No.
So is Dez exile from the league too?
They doing it. They you know what? They T.O. with him.
Yeah,
They are.
That's
At
what
a
they do.
young age.
Come on, DC.
Not really, no, but
Yes.
he did it to himself.
Yes.
We offered him.
But say to y'all,
The black wide receiver that
Yeah.
black wide
Yeah.
receiver that speaks his mind, especially on the Cowboys.
Because you know who else really got lucky? He just came through during a good time. Dion. Yeah, because
And Michael.
he was cutting it close.
And Michael.
Michael too.
All of the 90s Cowboys. Like, come on, man. So you mad at these black receivers right now because they talking, but you not mad at all of the whole 90s Cowboys
Who
who
did all
was drug addicts.
Come on.
woman leaders.
I'm just saying. Like, oh shit, you out here? Oh man, you out here with this coke again?
Hey, man.
God damn it!
It's just pop.
Like,
But all that just reflect of today's America, man. Like
This is America.
all the shit that all our parents went through. We never thought we would see this racist shit rise back up, but now this shit is.
I mean, it's just like clothes, man.
Did you not?
Everything comes back
Yeah,
around.
that's anything, man.
I mean, yeah.
History repeats itself, man.
Yeah,
That's what my pop told me, man.
Constantly.
It's a cycle.
The clothing, the cars,
Yep.
it repeats itself, man.
So
We're doing it
man,
right now.
so yeah, man, and so we done put women, we done put legends, we done put fans, we done put people. I think we put each other on the Get Over Out of Here list. And now we can put the first video game on the Get Over Out of Here list, Madden 2019 and beyond.
Madden period.
Get the fuck up out of here.
Man,
Man.
they're trash.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bring
No,
population.
no. First off, y'all not out here playing my PS4. So when I look at this gameplay of Madden, if I decide I'm gonna buy that bitch, I'm gonna buy it. If it looks good, I'm buying
Man,
it.
that's cool, man.
So that shit ain't on my get up thing. He's still on, Madden's still on the list until I see this gameplay.
I mean, it's all right, man. Teach his own, you feel me? He just loved Madden. He loved football.
Who last time you both had it?
I don't know.
See, look at this
Right.
shit. It's the same game, man. Nothing changed,
I ain't
man.
taking it off the list though.
They ain't got no my player on, man.
So what happens when Madden come back and they put Colin Kaepernick back in the
Let me reinstate shit.
thing?
And
It's already-
Right, 'cause that's the purpose. That's the point.
on the lyrics.
No, they said they put
They're
the
gonna put them back.
They
in
said
the
they put
lyrics.
them back on the lyrics.
Right.
But my whole thing is like,
Well, he should be a free agent too.
Is he only game?
problem.
He should be a free agent.
Should be.
Was it free agent last year?
I mean, but he's not playing,
No, he's
so
a
of
free
course
agent.
he's
But he's a free agent
He
though.
retired.
Was it that last year?
Eligible free agent.
Yeah,
I got him, I
so
got him
then,
too.
right, you
Yeah.
say it should happen as a free agent.
It's not necessary, but at the end of the day, they don't have
That's
to
the
put
first
his name in
thing.
the game. They don't have to put his name. Hey, look, I don't care what nobody say. You don't have to put that man's name in the game. I love what he's doing, but you don't have to do it. Why? Number one example.
But why you saying
Hey,
that?
I've always bought Madden up until like 3 years ago, or whatever it was, right, when I stopped. Bill Belichick name ain't never been in this game. That shit, for New England, that shit said N.E. coach. So, hey, you talking about one of the greatest coaches of all time.
Allegedly.
Nah.
Ain't no legend.
Nah.
Allegedly.
That man out here
That
winning.
nigga,
That
man.
nigga,
Hey.
that nigga cheat.
They need to change that shit to
He ain't
Belichick.
cheating, he's
At
smart.
99.
Nigga cheat.
He's smart.
Anyway,
He cheated in school.
moving on. So man, fuck man.
Oh,
We
shit.
get mad at
Until I see the gameplay.
the fuck up out of here,
Until I
man.
see the gameplay.
Man, it been the fuck.
I mean, you know when they came up with the HBCU game? In the halftime, you can do the bad shit. That shit only lasted.
20 minutes.
Hey, so anyway,
It was so short, I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah.
In other sporting news, man, this is gonna be a sports themed episode, man. But you know, we put our personal stories in it. Blake Griffin, man, he got ordered to pay $235,000 a month
Got him?
in child support.
Jesus.
Now all of us got kids, man.
See, the thing that I don't understand is,
What kid needs $235,000?
it's not even that.
How old is the kid?
When it comes to child support, see, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to child support, women are always so,
Come on.
they go head strong
Oh, yeah.
on this shit.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? But this is my thing, alright? Because I seen this status one time before, and I backed this shit 100%. So if I'm dealing with a chick and me and her fall off, let me get the kid
Thank you.
and hold on to the kid, and
Thank
you pay me child support.
Thank you.
Or
No, wait. You can say it, or, but I'm just saying in general, let me do that.
Because
Are you
obviously,
going to be willing
I can
to
provide-
pay me
honestly,
whatever
I can
the child
provide
support
more.
is
yes.
for that kid?
I can provide more.
I can
And see, I hate when they say
Better.
and this is just a baby mama. This not even a wife. They were like, oh, she used to a certain lifestyle. No, you just a girlfriend. There's no lifestyle you used to. Let me.
But what would lifestyle? I mean, it's just.
but at the end of the day, right now he paying $32,000 a month. He paying $32,000 a month right now.
That's
for
too
child
much.
support.
That's too much.
Listen.
And
But they
now
got-
this shit going to
Yo,
258.
I saw a meme with it. Well, not a meme. There was a stat. They said
Listen.
this year his baby mama is gonna make more money than Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I seen that.
But what?
But people talking about
Shit, you
lifestyle.
nothing but lay on the back.
What lifestyle?
What
What?
lifestyle? That's his lifestyle.
But at the end of the day,
That's his lifestyle.
Yes.
Hey, pure
So the child need to go with him.
Yeah.
So the child should be.
I
The child
agree.
should be able to go with him.
I agree.
And even if you want to have a nanny around or whatever, because best believe.
She will have a name.
Facts.
so at the end of the day,
But
so at the end of the day,
So that's why when J-Lo and her husband broke up, she got the kid. So them kids still used to that lifestyle.
Nah.
But she's
No,
also
there
a
ain't no
woman.
lifestyle issue.
I'm just saying,
fucking kids.
this is what I'm saying still though.
No, they
Listen.
be saying that the woman got to keep a lifestyle.
Listen, man. At the
That's
end
what
of,
we're trying to figure out.
so at the end of the day, if me, you, whomever, had a kid with some woman, right, or your girl, and you wanted to have full custody and her pay child support, do you think these women? How do you think these women will respond to that?
The same way they doing now.
And I don't care if this is, and I'm gonna tell
I got
you,
more good.
listen, and I'm gonna tell you where the controversy will run in again,
I
right?
don't get a dime with child support.
Listen to me, bro. So, and that's fucked up. We gotta do something about this.
Yeah.
Listen,
No.
No,
But
they don't do that shit.
so I done heard this is what been told me by other people. So yeah, she owe me like I think like 30 to 40 in child support. And we know the other way around, I'd be in jail or whatever.
Yeah.
come on, man.
They say a man, we kind of like less than if we put the woman on child support.
Bullshit, man.
That's some shit I done
Bullshit.
heard.
But women want equality though.
Mm.
And you want to get out here and work and hustle and be bosses.
Mm.
So that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, what do you think women would be saying if the man was to get the custody? Oh, and see, here's the thing. I have daughters, right? Okay, I can't maybe do their hair all the time.
Okay.
But guess what? When that child support coming in, and me going out there working, I got somebody that's gonna make sure them heads is done.
Right.
Oh, girls need their daddies. Right. But then women will probably be like, oh, I just think it's more fitting for the girl to go with the mom because she can teach her how to be a woman. Oh, really? So then why can't the sons go with the dads? Almost automatically. Unless
Nah, I don't like that.
but I'm just saying, though, if he's not stable as a man, that's one thing. I feel like that's where he was going. So yeah, it's not automatic. Of course, it'll be the court's decision. But I'm saying if the father is fitting,
But who determines who's stable?
but I'm just saying. I mean, you're gonna have to look at a person's lifestyle,
I think Blake
time,
Griffin
stuff like
is
that.
more stable than her.
Right.
At the end of the day, who will provide for the child
Blake Griffin.
The best.
the best?
The best.
Blake Griffin.
Here's the thing.
Well, the courts don't care. about that.
Women, nah, hey,
They don't.
they,
They don't.
they,
If the parent is ran down, then they care.
Yeah.
But if you're both equal, then it's
for the most part, women believe that, hey, I had a child, I got custody. Nah, that's not the
No,
case
no,
at
no.
all, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this, what I feel, and this is just me talking. A lot of times in a lot of situations, I feel like, and what I see is that women think they love or care for the child more
That
than the
nurturing
dad.
aspect.
That nursery.
And see, of course to an extent, I give them a little bit of understanding behind that. Listen, no. Listen what I'm saying. Only because when you look at scientifically, there's a lot of bonding, there's a lot of connection that happens while the mother is carrying the child. Doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. So of course when you give birth to something and bring life to it, there's automatically a
That
bond.
connection. Right.
I mean, it's scientifically proven.
Right.
However, still, you can't tell me that Keita love them girls more than I do. If anything, we love them the same. You feel me? Because if I had to take my life right now so they could live, I wouldn't hesitate. You feel me? So everybody don't look at it like that though. They just automatically assume that the woman could care better for the child, is better for the child. You feel me? Because they're just automatically nurtured.
And that's what society taught people to believe.
That's it. I got two questions. I want to go around the table.
1, 2. Mic check.
I want one by one. First question: could you date a female who don't have custody of their kids?
Depends on the reason. It will specifically depend on the reason.
Yeah, I need more details on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say the details, but I'm going off what case.
You learn something.
It depends. It depends on the reason, because she may have a decent job when she out there hustling every day, but
But don't allow her to be at home and take care of the
she
kids.
may not be able to be at home
Right.
to take. It's just like in the military. I see some women who should be taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I don't like it.
But then I see some who who can't really because work demands them too much,
Right.
and then in the office they give them too much hell behind. Oh, you always gotta go get your kid.
Right.
This, that, and the third. Like, yo, that's their kid.
Right.
They're trying to make a way for their kid. You know what I mean? And then you got some that's just they drop their kids off with mom all the time or whatever. Just I knew this chick that was like that, man. And I could never. She was on me. You feel me? She was on me. But I'm gonna tell you, this was years ago.
What are you running a chest here?
Come on, man. Listen, the way the story, you feel me? I feel me. You understand? I see myself every day. You hear me? So listen though.
Oh man.
That's just sweet talk. You know what I mean?
We gotta
Don't mind
run
that
over
shit.
that.
Listen.
Oh,
What you get tonight? I'm saying though, you feel what I'm saying? Like I could never really fully respect her because she didn't have custody of her kid. Like what? I'm not gonna say she didn't have custody. Her kid was always with her mom in Georgia. We were
man.
stationed
But she
at
had
Bragg.
custody, right?
I don't even know.
Same
And see,
thing.
but this is the thing though. Let me tell you though.
That's
I'm
what I'm
gonna tell you what the issue was for me. On the weekends, especially the 4-day weekends. You know, we was young. We out there partying from Thursday to Sunday. You know where she was at? Instead of being in Georgia with her daughter,
Party.
partying.
My priority.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. If I'm 4, 5, 6 hours away from my kids, you feel me? And I can't be around them because I'm working so hard this and the third. When them weekends come, if I can afford to get down there, I'm going to be with my kids.
One way.
Man. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't move like that, but that's me. You know what I mean? I'm a sucker for my kids. You know what I'm saying? So teach his own, man. Some people just didn't have them.
But your turn.
The answer is yes.
You can?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the circumstances is.
No. Fuck no. Because at the end of the day, if I say no, nah, I ain't fucking with you because you broke, you can't take care of your kids. Well, now, how the fuck you think these females is feeling about these broke ass niggas that they having babies from?
No, man.
And
we not
no, because at the end of the day, now we're gonna go back onto this whole why is she getting custody and he not?
No, man.
Because we got motherfucking males that's out here busting their ass. You might respect the shit out of him because he busting his ass out here at this 9 to 5, but he just not making enough to take care. So yeah, I can fuck with a female that don't have custody of her children because she might be out here busting her ass.
But see, but hold on.
That's just
And see,
not
but see, and that's why I said I have to agree with
Right.
what Kay said and Killer said, because there has to be
More to
You gotta
more to the
agree.
story. Because even
Like,
the chickens out there busting her ass and she can't, like we just was saying.
You lose a
Then yes, I could deal with her because at some point
If she was
we may be able to
if she was
go ahead and get that child. But I'm gonna tell you.
I can't fuck
And that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Some women are, and that's what I was talking about with old girl. I felt like at that point she has a kid now.
Yeah.
But she had got married and settled down and all of that too. You know what I'm saying? So of course now there's no reason to be running around and doing whatever. But that's what I'm saying. There has to be, yes, of course I could deal with one if I knew that type of situation. But if she was an unfit mom, hell no, because guess what's gonna happen if me and her have a kid? And then shit start falling off and she not being a good mother, whatever the case may be. You know what I gotta do? Slap the shit out of myself because I should have known better than she didn't even do it for her own.
So let me ask this question, right?
There's always a 50-50. I'm not saying that she will automatically do it, but there's always a 50-50 with something like that. You feel me?
The sister already showed you.
I knew he was a woman. It's like female. I knew he was a woman from the start. I don't know why I fell into this. I was just dickmatized or whatever. Well, that's on you. You gotta take that L
Right.
because you knew better.
Right.
The signs was there. You
That's so
just
sad.
come on, okay. You're
Nah.
watching Mark.
I
All
got a question, man. What the fuck?
right, go ahead, man.
I forgot the question. I
Damn.
forgot the
I
shit.
It'll come back.
Talking to
It'll come
that.
back. We got 3 more hours.
I asked this yesterday, but you out of this one, Ken. You only got one child.
Woo.
I asked this
Let
yesterday.
me know.
So I want to put, I want to put it on the mic. I don't, man, but I feel like I can. Y'all got multiple kids. Do y'all got a favorite?
Yep.
What's yours?
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
No, be honest.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like a lot of people do have a favorite. And just because the reason is I love all my kids the same. But there's certain bonds that you have with each one of them.
Yeah.
And Zoe, to me, she's my youngest. But she's the one I got to spend the most time around as a
Right.
jit. But she's up under me too. All of my daughters really have been up under me. My oldest, I really didn't get that opportunity because of her mom. But even still to this day, when she's around me, she's always up under me. but they have different personalities. Zoe is the fun, tomboy, joke all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like this, you feel me? And she's always up under me, so of course, me and her gonna bond differently. But as far as really having a favorite, no, it's just they get treated, kind of handled a different way because of how their personalities are. You know what I'm saying?
You got a favorite?
Yep.
I love my kids, just I don't have a favorite though. I'm not gonna say I have
You got
a
a
favorite.
favorite?
Hell yeah, my oldest. Here's the reason why. My oldest is me.
Speak on it.
My oldest is me. He acts like me, he looks like me. He does shit like me. Now, like I said, like you said it already, perfect. I love all my kids the same. I'll take a bullet, I'm gonna die for them. But they not the same.
Yeah, that's real. And that's why I said
The same.
the personalities and the characteristics is not this one. I mean, you just okay.
Like a
Like
close race like right now, no.
no.
My daughter, hey, she inching up in there.
That is okay. You know what I'm gonna say? It kind of follows along the lines of this right here, and it's no ill feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I could have like out of us. You know what I'm saying? We all know each other about around the same amount of time. You know what I'm saying? We got different connections with each other. You know what I'm saying? But I could kind of favor Cam more just because we do. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? The vibe could be just different for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the jokes or whatever. You know what I mean? That just could be. Not saying that that's stupid shit because I ain't about to fight none of y'all.
He's not a funny nigga though. So
you did like a fool, man.
The jokes is out.
He's not a funny
It is baseball season. Damn, baseball was loaded too. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? So it's just, but I still fuck with y'all all the same.
Yeah.
And if anytime you call me, don't ask me for the money and shit. I might ask y'all for something. But I'm saying, I fuck with y'all the same. When we used to go out, you know what I'm saying? And whether I'm just with Cam or we all together, like, yo, some shit pop off, y'all ready? Cause I'm gonna go down swinging with y'all, you feel me? It's
I'm
not so
trying to
much
get
about,
you
it's like we have different personalities and characteristics, but we kind of all kind of the same too. That's why we click.
All right.
In my
You let people sit
situation,
between your legs at football games.
in my situation, man, I feel like it was so much turmoil between me and my baby mama, the first one.
Yeah.
I really wasn't able to be a father to my older two kids. And she was always taking over my mom's and doing it. So it kind of felt like, man, we was on some.
crying.
Okay.
Just in case.
Oh, so it kind of like we was on some sister and brother shit. Cause my mom always had no we never around. So with Avery, it's like I'm there from day one, and we really like rocking. You know what I'm saying? But I love, like you said, I love Avery. Everybody got different personalities, man. But it just, you know, the older two is just like, man, y'all went through so much shit. And sometimes I feel like I do more for the older two because they mom ain't around.
Yeah.
And sometimes like, damn, I need to scale back because like I ain't doing shit for Avery.
Avery,
Because her mom's here.
Go. And she could feel some type of way.
And she can feel some type of way.
And she's entitled to
She
because
is, man.
that's her first pride and joy, and she want to see that bond and that, you know what I'm saying? Like you got, man, people don't understand, man. It's hard being a man, especially black man. Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all don't understand. It's
So,
come on, man.
You got a favorite man?
Hey man, you know my favorite is it's the one I have at the time. Someone one needs me at that moment.
Or you can give us the honest fucking answer.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, don't get the.
I do got a favorite.
But Kira's my favorite, but because like you said, I was with Kira from day one. So from birth to growth, and she a fool. She act like me. She's the same as me. Like she. But then again, my son is just like me too. But I don't get to spend as much time with him.
That nigga look like you.
That
nigga is.
But see, what you understand is, it's just seed, man. You know, it's just, I guess it's more of like, it's hard to fathom it because it just is. But really, your seed is you. It comes from you. So it's supposed to be pretty much you. It's just.
Comes from you.
That means two things. Y'all do the math.
Double all chocolate.
Hey, so listen, God damn. So listen,
all of us got
Don't disrespect the drum.
shit. That boy out here use the SAT word.
Hey man. Hey,
Proud of you,
I do got a college degree, man.
That's what I said.
Oh, all right. So this nigga graduated.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man for graduating and everything. You know us as black people and shit, we still gonna make fun of everything. This nigga just gotta be boasting about this shit, man.
And what we think?
That mean you smarter than me?
Oh, you smarter than the 5th grade.
Yeah, let me ask you some 5th grade questions.
That's right. You go another way. Now, all of us do got siblings, so you can come in, right? Do you think your parent favorite? I think I'm one of them.
Oh man, let's start this shit with me. Hell yeah, I'm the favorite.
You gotta be.
We touched the feelings, man.
I am. Fuck all that. I'm the favorite.
Come on, man.
If Lori, if I'm not the favorite,
You gotta go.
you got to roll. I'm gonna pay for the ticket. I'm not flying you. I'm gonna put you on the bus with all your shit, and you don't move with consistency. I'm the favorite.
So you-
I don't get in trouble. Surprisingly, it's crazy.
Low key.
So
I
you-
know.
Yeah. So you the favorite.
I'm the favorite. Yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts
You
about it.
the favorite.
Come on, man. Y'all know me. You think I'm the favorite?
It might be your sister,
Huh?
man.
No.
I think
Get
it-
the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something, man. I'm probably the most, huh?
I think it might be your
We don't
sister.
even
Well, no. I'm gonna tell you, my sister is different because she's the only girl. You know what I'm saying? She was probably definitely the favorite when she came along because my pop had already had 4 boys and he wanted a girl. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see her get no whooping. She got everything she wanted. But that's something different. You know what I'm saying? If I have a son, I'll probably treat him like that and shit. To an extent, though. You know what I'm saying? To an extent, though, because I have 3 girls and no son. You know what I'm saying? But from what I've heard from my family members and other people that have been around, I'm the most well-rounded and closest, I guess, image of my pop. You know what I'm saying? So I always been like more like a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? I always look out for my family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Get him to the job.
Nah, on some real shit though, I always look out for my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Some people that know me, you know what I'm saying? Someone like that, I give them the story, you know what I'm saying? I caught a mean charge when I was 15, looking out for my family, you know what I'm saying? That's something I don't play about. So, like I always looked out for my pop. When I made me a little money when I went down range, came back, I spent money on them. You know what I'm saying? My little sister, my little brother. Like I'm the mutual kid. Like I get along with my little brother and my older brother just the same, and my sister. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like from the, I guess the level of respect and stuff like that I get, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of the favorite, the go-to. You know what I mean? It's just that way. You know what I mean? Even people that know us, more people usually at the end of the day gravitate to me. You know what I mean? So I would have to say yes. You know what I mean? I would have to.
Kill.
Wait, before you go, Killer, look, here's the thing. You come back to me real quick. Look, Laura, you don't have to go. If I'm not the favorite, you don't have to go. But we do gotta sit down and talk about it. I know she listening to this shit. We gotta sit down and talk about this. We gotta figure out why I'm not the favorite.
We gotta figure.
And we gonna make this happen.
Some things gotta change or some furniture gotta move.
Something.
Right.
Yeah. She might sleep on the couch.
Kill him.
Yeah, I'm definitely the favorite.
Oh man.
I mean, just like you said, you a go-to man. Everybody comes to me, brother,
Yeah,
sister.
that's-
Are you the baby?
Huh? I'm not the baby. I'm the 3rd one out of the 4.
Oh, you got a little brother.
Yeah, we got a little brother, older sister, older brother. Everybody looks up to me.
Most
You the favorite, man? You the favorite?
Well, listen, man.
Oh,
Like my mom said,
Oh.
man. My mom always says, you know, my favorite is the one that needs me at that time.
So that's why you use that.
That's why I
So
use
those
that.
are you the line.
I use that.
Constant Coleman.
No, but I know I'm the favorite for one reason. My mama didn't want no girls. And I'm the only boy. Check and mate.
That would be the favorite.
Oh, so nigga, I'm the favorite. Period.
That would be you the favorite.
At all.
I think I'm the favorite because
Oh shit.
no, because I'm the only boy, and I'm 3 older girls. And I was the only boy. I was the only boy, but you know, with my family, I'm maybe not like the they look over me, the whole family. Yeah, they like protect me. Like with some stuff going on, they protect me. But they also know like when the chips are down, like I can come through and like just put a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the one who can talk to you. It ain't gotta be about financial reasons. And like I could be the one like, yo, we can get through this. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
let's go fuck some shit up. Like I want to ride for them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. But you know, we love all our families, man. Ain't no
ELE. Yeah, I love it.
everybody
And
loves
so that's
it.
what I'm saying. That's another reason why I feel like we connect. We connect in more ways than one. You feel me? So that's why it's easier for us to kind of vibe and shit, man.
It's like out of y'all, I'm y'all favorite, right? I know, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
You know, man.
Hey man, so let's get into this.
Can't pull up on my couch,
I'm
man.
playing with all my kids.
And you blaming on me, I won't even there.
And the dog.
And the dog, I know what.
And you playing on Chi-Chi. Rest in peace, Chi-Chi.
Rest in peace,
Shit.
Cheech.
So man,
Chi-Chi.
let's go through some messiness.
Do you love me?
Some messy shit, man. So they said that everybody remember the finals. Draymond Green and Tristan got into this little tip tap, and Draymond said he wasn't cut for the cloth.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the final, Tristan tried to shake his hand. He was like, nah.
Remember?
And now they say that Tristan gave Draymond a 2-piece. Draymond was trying to piece it up.
No biscuit though.
No
Yeah.
business.
Just like that.
But then it came out, Draymond done said, it's fake, so we don't know what's real or not. But I'm just gonna say, let's just say it didn't happen. Nobody hit each other, and they going to fight. Who you got, Draymond or Tristan?
I'm taking Draymond.
I'm gonna tell you.
I got Tristan.
I got Tristan. I've seen Tristan get kind of upset and push some people around, and he's like 6'10". I mean that's
Nah.
You gonna use a height right now?
You just a
yeah. Let me tell you something, man.
Listen.
He's not a small guy. You feel me?
Hey,
I'm not gonna, but I'm not gonna say he don't got no. It's he's not one of those guys I can just write off so easy. Like I said, I've seen him get mad. You've seen some other guys shake stuff off, right?
Fuck that.
But this is the thing too. Draymond, of course, Draymond not gonna hold no punches. I get it. You can be a tough guy all day long and still get your ass whooped.
That's
You
cool, man.
understand that?
That's fair. But let me tell you
Look at Charles Barkley and Shaq.
Fuck that. Let me tell you why I'm rocking
Who won out of them
with
two?
Let me tell you
Who
why
won
I'm
out of
rocking.
them two?
Let me tell you why I'm rocking with Draymond. That nigga fight dirty, he'll kick you in the nuts. Period.
He gotta get close to you first.
Listen, man.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not taking Tristan because he's from Canada.
Damn, Dre.
He's probably so serious about that shit.
No, I'm just saying I don't know because it's
This is
almost
America.
a toss up for me because to me I don't take as to Tristan really being like a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen.
I feel like he got some heart, but at the same time,
He fucking Kardashian.
who hasn't though, man? Like,
He a bitch then. All right. Move on.
So, whoa. So that means Kanye's a bitch.
That's what they got to do with anything.
and I heard him say,
I'll retract that last thing.
Kanye get deep fuck out of here.
Draymond.
Draymond?
say Draymond.
Yeah, easy.
Draymond for the win.
Because at the end of the day, you want to talk about who's.
How much longer did Tristan got in the league?
Before that, so we need to get that celebrity death match back. With that Draymond and Tristan.
How much longer did Tristan got in the league?
That
Let's
nigga
get
done. LeBron not with him no more. He's done. His career's
Are you
over.
kidding me right now? What's his
Yeah.
role?
No.
He don't have
What's
a
his
role.
role?
Yeah, what is his role?
His role is to grab
You
rebound.
know how much he get paid?
He's still one of the best.
You know how much he get paid?
booby right now?
But let's be real. No. But see, hold on. No, wait. Because now I have a true question, and I need some answers for you because I know you're a LeBron fan,
Correct.
slash Cavs fan.
Slash.
So no. The reason why I
I'm a
got
Laker fan now. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay, damn, my bad. It's over for the Cavs. Listen,
Fuck Cavs.
but this is what I have to ask you though, because you said it's not over for him, right?
No.
Also,
But think though,
Talk about
what has his consistency been in the last two finals? Because last year, you know how them stats came across and they was dogging the shit out of him, how little bitty baby Steph Curry had more rebounds than this man.
He still
See,
did.
hold on, and the thing is, like I said, to an extent,
That nigga not even playing.
been giving props to LeBron. Well, they were kind of shortening his minutes on certain shit too. But this is the thing: if you allow somebody because you're being passive, or the guy's just being overbearing, coming in there and stealing your rebounds,
It's a
First of all, as an NBA player, you should not be one-dimensional. You should be able to do multiple fucking things.
Not true.
These are the best basketball players in the fucking world.
Not true.
Allegedly.
No best.
Like, this is the best. Okay, this is the best basketball league in the world, right?
Okay.
That's comprised of
You
the
should
best
bring the
players in
best
the world,
game,
right? So they're supposed to be the best players in the world.
Allegedly.
So-
How you see the niggas on Dykeman, nigga? Those niggas be hooping.
Okay, I agree, but what I'm saying is, these niggas should not be, it shouldn't be no reason why all you can do is fucking rebound.
Why so?
Robin did it.
Hello.
Okay,
That's not-
that's back when the game, this was a big niggas game.
No.
And hold on, and before Robin started
Rodman got a fucking big.
but before Robin just started rebounding,
He was.
Robin was a bad boy. Robin was busting ass,
Right.
putting up numbers.
No.
When he got to that point, what? When he got to that, when Robin was with the Pistons, when Robin was with the Pistons, he was hooping, bro.
But that's what I'm saying too.
You tripping.
Roles change depending on where you at. And see, this is what I'm saying.
Exactly. He accepted his role with the Bulls and grabbed 23 rebounds a game and kicked it out the
And
door.
that's what I'm saying. And this is
That's
what
my
I'm
job.
saying. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. What people have to understand though, when you get into a different system, it's the same thing with Kevin Love. Oh, he's a bum now. He's just no. He's playing with
Don't disrespect.
Listen,
He's a bum now.
no.
Don't do
Listen.
that.
And this is what I'm trying
He's
to
a
say.
bum now because he won't get his ass on that fucking block no more.
Don't do that,
He's not being that 2010 guy.
But that's what I'm
That's what
saying.
they fucking need.
Hold on.
Tristan Thompson ain't doing that.
Can I say something?
Let's get control of this. So he play like Camden?
Yeah, he playing like Cam now.
So listen to me.
I ain't one dimensional, I know both ways.
You are now.
You go all the way. Listen, listen though, I really got something to say about this shit because I really want you to hear it.
Bitch, you been talking the whole time. Shit. God, shit, well. Look, come on.
So he
Don't listen. Okay, no, because I want answers from this. I'm gonna ask a question.
He holding the mic?
Because listen, is this thing on? Listen. So listen though, because I want people. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not gonna say I do, but I'm not gonna say I don't. I understand basketball a little bit deeper than some people do because people like to be one-dimensional about shit, and that's why I said even with LeBron, Kobe, it doesn't matter. I love the shit out of Kobe, but I'm still gonna critique his ass just the same way. But I'm not gonna take away from that man's greatness either, though. And I ain't gonna let nobody else do it. You feel me? Because you won't allow me to do it with LeBron. You feel me? So that's how this shit works. So with Tristan, it may not necessarily be over for him, but can anybody tell me what his average on rebounds has been the last 3 seasons? That's my first question. Right? But then even with...
Can I Google?
Yeah,
go ahead. That's what we got phones for.
Okay.
Listen, but listen, but even with Kevin Love, right? It's not so much that he's trash. It's just, look at where he's playing. Who's taking the spotlight from Kevin Love, my man?
Here's the thing. I like that.
Who's taking the spotlight from Kevin Love? He's not the star player on the team.
He's not.
And he doesn't have the ball in his hand 80% of the time like he did when he was in Minnesota. So what do you expect from him? If I'm not touching the ball as much as I used to, I'm still gonna be able to get buckets. But am I as
But now he's not even touching the ball in the same places. That's what I'm saying. Okay?
Exactly.
He's not on the block no more.
That's not his
Just
fault.
like Chris Bosh.
That's not
Just like Chris Bosh.
Just
like Chris Bosh when Chris Bosh went to Miami. Exactly. But that's not who he was.
So that's
That's not who he was.
So what
If we put you in the block,
So then,
you're gonna be able to do a good ass job in the block knowing that you a shooter.
What we are missing?
But that's my point though.
What we are missing?
Kevin Love hit a couple threes in Minnesota to stretch the floor when he wasn't on the block. His primary place was on the block.
Right.
He went to Cleveland. They
So
said,
that means-
no. Don't go to the block where you was 20 and 10. The reason why we brought you over here, because you was fucking hooping. We want you to go out here.
But listen,
and shoot threes.
What you saying is,
Come on
he
now.
was shooting threes and he was on the block, right?
But primarily,
But
he
he
was on the block.
What you are disregarding is
He was on the block.
No, what you are disregarding is he was the best player on that team.
He was.
Now he's on another team. He's not the fucking best player. So guess what? Hey, bitch, your role has changed.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is,
The common denominator is once you join LeBron, your stats.
Yeah. Hold on. Look, and I'm gonna give you some reality in that. Listen. Let me give you some reality in that.
Allegedly.
Listen, let me give you some reality in that. Right? Listen. If you wanna, I don't care what sport it is. You know what I'm saying? It could be fucking football, right? If you are playing, if you're playing running back, right? But you also can play receiver. And they start having you play receiver more than playing running back. And then they put you at that running back. Do you think you're going to be as successful as a running back after you've been now locked into being a receiver? 9 times out of 10, no, because we as humans, we go off repetitiveness. And what you do repeatedly is like second nature to you. So him being in a block is not going to be so much second nature now. Now he's second guess. When I had people try to put me in a block, I'm a guard. I'm a 2 guard and a 3. You put me as a power forward, bro. I mean, I got to a point when I got more size on me and started to kind of change my game. Then I got to a point where I can box niggas out of reaching my body.
You ain't never throw the ball in the post.
I wouldn't never guard you.
I'm gonna shoot Kobe.
When
I say Kobe, I'm saying I'm Kobe.
That nigga don't shoot.
I wouldn't guard you.
That's why I don't go in the block.
Yo, listen, man. Out of all of us,
You never got the ball.
they not stopping.
I just think
What?
The first one back.
Hey, man, let's go lace him up right now, Pete.
Y'all got your shoes?
Okay,
I only got no shoes, so I'm playing in Crocs.
So who you taking, Draymond or Tristan?
It's a toss-up. I
Draymond.
said that in the beginning, man.
Tristan.
Tristan.
Yeah,
I'm taking
it's a toss-up.
Draymond.
I'm taking Draymond.
Draymond for the win. Celebrity deathmatch. Bring it back.
Draymond for the win.
And before we end that, is it because of the attitude that he possesses?
That's exactly why it is.
Now-
Because I cannot see their attitude. They're real. I can't see the real them. I can't see the real them.
Fuck that.
But see, because he knows.
Keep people in the
But
mess.
listen, but I'm gonna say this though. But I'm gonna say this too though. Because we can't see the real them, right? But have you not seen people that join the military who put up a facade?
This is perfect. That's perfect, man. Damn. Fuck you.
I'm just saying though, because some people can play a tough role, and I've known cats to be bullies like this. You feel me? And because they got a tough look, it's a lot of people.
Who you talking about?
Huh? Like I can have a pretty boy look to me, right? But I'm just saying, I'm talking in general. But listen though, it's some people who look at me who don't see me as. I'm just saying, it's some people who don't look at me as that, because I've had females tell me like, yo, you look intimidating. Like your size, your stature. I'm like, yo, I feel like I look like I'm calm. But I'm just saying, I'm telling you what was told to me. Y'all know me though, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know me to be funny, chill, relaxed, but when some shit pop off, I'm killing anything moving. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna keep the peace.
He will, Martin Luther.
Right on.
I mean, so this next story, man. Rapper Slim Thug, man. I know we haven't heard nothing from him in a while,
So
man.
wait, this
Slim Thug?
What's wrong?
You feel like no doubt, yeah.
What's wrong?
is tomato.
Damn.
Slim Thug said that he said Russell Wilson is corny, and Sierra not really in love with. She more in love with the Future type, but she just using him for money and fame.
Everybody say that shit.
How much do y'all agree with this and blah blah blah? Listen, the way I feel like I never liked how they push Sierra and Future's son out there with Russell. I think all that shit is publicity.
Yeah.
I think all that shit publicity. I don't like
This is part of his good boy role.
I don't like that shit.
Good role, yeah.
I will say this. Ever since he got with Sierra, that nigga's stats have went down.
No, I'm not gonna blame his stats. It's down for the Sierra.
I think he didn't get an offensive line either. But
I'm not doing that either.
well, this is a question. Is Russell Wilson
Overrated? Yes.
no.
Oh,
That's fuck.
that wasn't the question.
No, that wasn't the question. We could go with that,
I don't think it's overrated.
was he just a product? Was he just a product of the Legion of Boom? That's what protected him. I ain't.
No. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And beast mode. And beast mode.
Yeah. But this is the thing though, what people have to understand though, because see, we can talk about this with almost any sport that involves other personnel. Because the first thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, and it's not to have the LeBron and Michael debate again, but let's be real about this shit because I'm tired of people discrediting the other people that have been around LeBron James, period. The first thing people say is, oh, Pippen was this and Pippen was that. That's what really made Jordan. Jordan didn't win no title without Pippen. Name me one legit superstar that won titles without another Robin next to him. No fucking body. Get the fuck out of here.
First of all,
They lucked, for one, they lucked up with
Don't-
they just had to
It
have-
was a luck.
No, I'm not gonna say they lucked up with you.
fuck that. Don't disrespect JJ Barrera. Please don't do that.
No, but I'm saying.
Don't do that.
But
What is
listen,
play for right now? Go.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
No, I'm
Milwaukee Bucks.
she played good that series. She did. Yeah. So don't didn't play good either when he was with the Cavs. When
That one year?
Kyrie went down.
That one
And see,
year?
that's what I'm saying. People, like I said, people don't look in the depths of sports, man. Sometimes you're gonna look better when you have something around you.
So-
and sometimes, and when those things kind of, them pieces get moving, because that's what, or moved.
No.
That's what kind of
Oh, did it?
can dictate. Because again, like I said, think about LeBron, bro. He didn't really have nobody with this trade that happened after, you know what I'm saying, the trade was put into place, right? And look what happened. They got ran over. But if he had some different pieces there that was maybe there before, or something just else that was like with the squad with Miami, right? I knew. I don't care what Miami's numbers were before he got there. With him, Bosh, Wade, bringing in already had Haslam, brought in come on, Birdman. Yo, if you didn't think they was gonna go to the finals as many times as they could have, you don't know fucking basketball.
Did you give them a championship that first season though?
Yes, I honestly did. Because of the roster, period.
Just because of the roster.
Yo, so
But that's how we do it.
let's pull shit back in.
No. Listen,
It's all podcast.
but listen though. I gave them the championship. And really, was I wrong? Because they damn near won the thing. It's just Dallas played a better ball game. Did they not? Dallas played a better ball game. I mean, it's.
But at the end of the day, to answer his question, or to answer your own shit, they only had dirt.
Now, and I can't, but see, I can't
They
say.
only people played good, but at the end of the day, Dirk was back.
But see, look.
Robin was not in sight.
But this is the thing though, and see, this is why I respect you right here. Look, this is why I respect you right here, because on Facebook, I'm in this sports group. These motherfucking LeBron fans will make, they're not saying what you're saying. Oh, it was only Dirk that beat all of them. Jason Terry was doing this and that, y'all crazy, and then Jason Kidd and Dirk. Well, we know that, but do they do that consistently though? Do you think they could have did that again the next year if they would have stayed together?
No.
Exactly. So sometimes it's just it's a perfect situation for people.
Is Russell Wilson
Overrated? Yes.
I'm not gonna say he's overrated. It's just the pieces were there for him. And like I said, with LeBron James, how much noise? Listen to me, bro. How much noise did LeBron make in the playoffs and into the finals when he didn't have pieces around him?
So Russell Wilson, I think they had said
before he went to Miami, how many finals was he in those 9 years being in
Because no year can go on that.
How many? Listen to me, bro. I only want one question. I just want one question.
Before Miami?
How many finals did only once? Because and what did people say? He had nobody. It takes pieces sometimes to elevate the other person's game.
So Russell Wilson.
Period.
Russell Wilson done? He done? Russell Wilson done?
Not a team.
Russell not done.
First off, here's the thing. Russell Wilson.
He's not overrated though, but he just looks better because he had all those elite guys around him.
But he's overrated.
Don't get me wrong, Russell, I don't spoil him.
Is he one of the top quarterbacks in the league?
He
Right
can
now.
be.
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why he can't be.
Colin Kaepernick could be one of the top fucking quarterbacks in the league.
All right.
They play the same.
They don't play the same.
Yes, they
Russell Wilson's precision is better than Colin.
He's a much better passer.
He is.
Fucking phenomenal. The touch he got on that ball, listen.
Here's what the difference is. Mike Vick changed the league. He changed the quarterback position.
Right.
Let's be real about that, right? Then Vick, of
Was
course,
that 90 years ago?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. But guess what? As soon as that bitch got locked up, you never seen another Vick until
He came back out.
The reality of it is
Russell Wilson / what's his name? Robert Griffin.
Robert Griffin III. And look at him now. So you got RG3,
Already not got hurt.
Colin Kaepernick, and Russell Wilson. Guess what?
And even though he really didn't do shit,
I'm not counting whoever.
yeah, you know who it is, Johnny Manziel. Because
No,
he really was.
I'm definitely not counting.
Of course we're not counting, but I'm just saying.
He
Right.
didn't count.
You never had to throw 4 interceptions in like the.
CFL or some shit. But at the end of the day, after Mike Vick,
Get that nigga the
now
fucking
you got
money.
these 3 guys coming and do it, which now we got a whole brand new
Watson.
fucking league. We got a whole league of new
Deshaun
players.
Watson. That won't be the truth.
And he came through smooth. But guess what?
So Sierra-
The game planning started
So
changing.
Sierra didn't have no point.
And that's why I said, hold on. With what we said with like what I said with Steph Curry. Sometimes the league
Go to the back.
kind
We
of
got this.
they bounce off of what the hype or the what was the word you said before?
Trendy.
The trendy thing is,
It's a trend.
Trendy.
if you got a quarterback that, I'm gonna tell you what hurt Michael Vick, they should have they tried to teach him to be more of a pocket passer, but they should have let him just do what he was doing before.
The camera's here.
So again, like I said, bro, at the end of the day, even if you're an elite person, you still have to have other elite.
So Sierra ain't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, of course, kind of she does. Of course, kind of she does, cause that happens
Cause here's
to
the thing.
anybody,
This
man.
nigga Russell Wilson ain't never had his dick sucked, and that bitch be riding the fuck out of him like she did in that video. And she was on the floor.
You horny or something, bro?
Nah, pull up the video, man.
No, that's the question.
This the podcast.
Because he talks about it.
This is the podcast. Yes.
That's how it goes, man.
No.
So this is
But we always got
so he done got turned out. This nigga done got turned out.
Listen,
And now he like, oh, I can't do it.
so let's go back. Russell was dating this white, he was married to a white chick. Before he got that big contract, he divorced her. First off, big move up to him for doing that. Then he got the black girl.
Nah, fuck that. She could have been faithful to that nigga.
No, fuck that. He got the black girl.
Don't matter.
And look at him now.
Listen,
She done brought him down.
Listen, let me tell you something.
That nigga done cheated down and not up.
Listen,
Goddamn, you know better than that.
Listen, let you go home and Sierra do that ride for me video right now. This got your production, baby.
She number 3.
She number 3?
Sierra number 3 on the list. The BET Awards, when she did, I don't remember what year.
Wait. You're not just gonna say that. What list do you have?
Yes.
Oh, who I would leave my wife for.
Come on, let me give it the top 3, man.
I would never leave mine, by the way. Just
Morgan, you getting left. Here's the thing.
Give it the top 3.
She already know. Hey, look, we
Come
got
on.
this. We
Top
got
3.
this agreement. I think.
Come on, top 3.
I agree with it. Top 3 in this order: Alicia Keys.
She playing now, man.
Say what you want. Say what you want.
At least Key never did it for me.
Well, that's fine. And you also think Michael Jackson ain't for the culture, so
That's a fact.
He not.
Come on, man.
we going now. We going.
He not.
Hey, you let me keep my.
I'm trying to get Ricky Clemens on to get him a
Beyonce.
Billie Jean my ass. Okay.
So Alicia Keys, Beyonce. But this the thing. Sierra is on that list. That's 3. But it got to be that BET Award Sierra. I don't remember what year it was, but that was the one. I said, oh shit, Morgan, you might get left.
It was
This
probably
year.
like 2000.
Amazing. That's what it was.
It had to be when Ryan came out.
That's what I'm saying. 2006, 2007 was when she was really popular.
Well,
I remember because
since we on this, since we on
It
this,
doesn't matter.
what's your top 3 celebrities, man?
Wait,
Females.
That what?
That he just said he's not leaving.
Yeah, I mean, I have 3 that I would deal with if I didn't have one. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, I'm keeping that all the way 100 because this is me though.
Don't read your chest again.
He keep rolling his lips.
No. Listen, hold on.
Stop looking at it.
Let me ask you.
Because at the end of the day, too, there's women that if I didn't have anybody, but I'm telling you, as far as ever, I'm telling you right now, if I don't care whoever I wanted, if they came to try to take me away from who I was with, I would never do it. I would never do it.
First off,
But I know this is just like some
we
PlayStation.
gotta school this nigga. It's not serious, man.
This is hypothetical.
Yeah.
Okay, now keep it goddamn serious and give us your bitches.
You got, wait a minute. You're not
Nigga,
Okay, at first, until she disappointed me, Angela Simmons was definitely it.
Damn!
What did she do?
I just want the world to know.
Hold on. Let me see the lady though.
What's she disappointed at? Cause that glow over her.
That glow up is fire.
What's she disappointed?
The
Cause she had
glow up
baby?
is nice, but I guess maybe I'm digging too deep. Give me my shovel. Listen. Did you not see her on Growing Up Hip Hop? Her attitude is terrible from what it used
Oh,
to
she's
be.
not that person no more.
No,
she's
just
not
the
that
first
person.
season, nigga. She horrible this season.
She was horrible last season too.
I'm thinking about Run's house.
Yeah, that's what I was about to revert to. She was much better on Run's house when she was younger.
Number 2. Number 2.
He wasn't prepared.
Nah,
That's how you got to hit him.
I Carrie Hilson.
Carrie Hilson. Ain't no wrong with that.
And my last one will
Carrie slept on too.
probably be. It's a tie because I just have a thing for him. It's Paula Patton.
Dookie Burke.
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't want you to have. I would.
That makes sense.
She gotta fell off.
Who the other one?
I always had a thing for Regina King, man.
I'll take that one. Come on. Chocolate Goddess.
I would get her a whole. I would get her a whole miss. Hold up. Virginia King.
Virginia King, he played in Enemy of the State. She played in This Christmas.
Boondocks.
Okay. I would get her Regina Hall miss.
Yeah, Regina Hall is legit.
This Christmas, yes.
It's a bunch of others, but
Yes,
that goes.
sir. Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
When she with the
And that's what I'm saying.
now. Won't do it. Yes, sir. Cam was your top 3, man.
He was over there thinking about it this whole
Seven.
He's still the best.
Top 5.
Give her 3.
Beyonce, Serena Williams.
Oh, good choice.
I kind of would say Carrie Hilson, but I'm not going, but no.
Yeah, she mine.
Jada Pinkett.
Jeffrey? Oh, cool.
Hardcore, I feel you.
He been old cool.
Jason's like,
Jason's lit.
Give
Yes, sir.
When it was in the grass,
You
the
can
leaves was in the ass.
It definitely wasn't
Yes,
the topic.
sir.
me 3,
It
J.
definitely wasn't the topic.
You
Shit.
know me, I'm going with, give
Fuck
me,
some other shit. He done fucked up.
Lauryn Hill, she number 1 on my list.
Oh,
You know, that's
Her
bad.
joy is in Zion, though, so.
Listen, I'm trying to beat Zion.
Alright, yeah.
Changing my name and everything. Shit. Woo! Shit.
Were you prepared?
Hey man, listen, this is one of my
Oh, you just curveball.
Yeah, curveball. I like this, man.
Right.
Something I do.
Janelle Monáe.
I like that.
Listen,
I like it.
She like anything too, so you good.
Yeah.
compared to them.
You got 3.
Give me your number, yo.
What's number 3?
I'll slide in the DMs later, don't worry about it.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Come on, man. It's too early.
Yeah, 3.
I mean, this ain't an easy shit. You don't jump in front of a black man in the buffet line.
This is definitely easy.
He had it for right here, man. He can
Yeah, I mean,
At the end of the day, this is definitely easy because everybody has this list.
that's real.
What's number 3? Man?
Don't try to
my
appease
wild
us.
card
It's
is
your
Erykah
list, man.
Badu, though. She got things.
You're like, you would never be the same after that.
Look at the rest of these niggas.
Call me Erica.
You're number 3, man.
Changed my life.
He probably just stole
He buying time.
You're number 3.
I really don't. Like,
He don't always say
trying to
that.
think. Go ahead, man. I don't have my
Hey,
third.
all them
You ain't got no
extra
third?
for them too.
We'll
You
come back with a
know
third one.
So, I don't got no water, but Taraji will be on the list. Taraji will be
Listen,
I got
She kind of bony.
Didn't she piss you off in that movie?
I gotta go a little ratchet. I gotta go with Trina. Trina's on my list.
That is bitch.
I gotta say
I
that.
like it. I like it.
And listen, man, I don't know how much y'all look at like Love and Hip Hop, man, but Mario Baby Moms, man.
You like her? April?
April, yeah. See this nigga.
You watch.
I mean, I just know names. I'm know names. I like to
No, so-
call them.
I think if you watch it, it's okay.
April,
You see what I
man.
mean? Of course.
I go with April. Maybe Tahiri too, man. I like Tahiri.
I ain't gonna lie.
And my wild card be Jocelyn, man.
John Smith. Hernandez.
I gotta go with
Hey, man. I wouldn't mind.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. The toss up for me, and this is just me though. This is me. Yo, listen.
I'll go ahead.
There's two. They're neck and neck though.
We can see.
Oh,
They're neck
shit.
and neck though.
Oh, shit.
Cynthia Bailey.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Portia.
This is a piece of chicken.
Good
Listen,
God almighty.
Malaysia. Y'all like Malaysia?
Oh, from Basketball Life. Yeah, that thing is bad.
How you going to
I don't want to
say
say
old girl?
Who?
What's it? Malaya.
Oh, that's a wild card. Like that's
Wild
that's like I can't take a hold of the ball.
Fuck that. Why you ain't say Scott Black?
That's another wild card.
You know what? That's my third one. Misty Stone. That's my third.
That makes sense.
That's a great right there.
I mean, so that's why you ain't say Johnny Blaze, man.
I love me some
She might be on fire. Hey, she might be on
Yo,
fire.
Johnny, yo, look me up.
Throw that.
Hey, Carter next door on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
see. I think there's an underscore in there. You know?
Okay.
Hold on. Right here, yo. You see that right there? It's right there.
Carter.
Are we allowed to get up?
Yeah, man.
You love
Just hit it already. I know, man.
Don't worry about it, man.
All right, man. So the final
I'm tagging.
topic before we move on to just us bullshit. man.
shit.
How y'all feel about T.O. not going to the Hall of Fame speech and he just doing his own shit? I like it. I love it, man.
I
I
love
like it. Fuck the system, man.
Yeah.
Cause they fucked him, and cause they know them numbers ain't no reason why he should not have been the first ballot.
And on top of that, I know he don't want to go in. I mean, of course he want to speak free.
Absolutely.
But if he goes there, he's not going to be able to do that the way he wants
And
to.
if he speaks
And
freely,
then he's going to have to kind of give a bullshit speech
I
just
can't believe
because.
that though, man.
And I don't want to see him do that. And he knows he
But
doesn't
listen,
want to.
Michael gave a speech for the ages when he won his own. That nigga was throwing shots at everybody. T.O. Might could have did that.
Cause he a tough motherfucker too.
I kind of want T.O. to do that, like just get on stage and be like, yo,
fuck you.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Stone Cold that shit.
And T.O. he really can like ball out better than like some receivers now.
You're right.
So at the end of the day, I don't think. I think he can say whatever
Jerry?
the fuck he
Oh,
wants.
this is another topic. This is another topic.
Yes.
Killer Cam said that
Yeah.
T.O. is better than Jerry Rice. Let's go. How do y'all feel about that? I'm kind of on Killer Cam side on
I
that.
mean,
I what you just said was, nah, fuck that, man.
I ain't even a better entertainer.
What you just said was T.O.'s the greatest receiver of all time.
Basically.
My nigga.
Hey man, I'm not hating on that.
I mean, here's the thing.
I agree.
I'm not hating.
T.O. was on pace to be
No,
the
bullshit.
greatest receiver of all time. Had he not been, had he not got blackballed by the league,
That's real.
he would be the best receiver of all time.
We got black ball by Donovan McNabb. That's what fuck.
You're not gonna do that. You're not
That's
gonna do
real.
that.
I gotta
You're not.
respect that. I mean,
Because we still put
That better than Jerry Rice. That boy, that's a
Hey,
boy. You need to go first.
One highlight from T.O. Nigga broke his ankle like before the Super Bowl.
Before the Super Bowl.
Like 2 weeks or some shit.
Yeah.
Came back.
And
Beast the Super
Got
Bowl.
nigga getting touched up.
That nigga.
Would've been-
damn, he sound like damn, he sound like Ray Lewis and shit.
Would've been
That was that deer. That was that
Donovan
deer.
McNabb, he the one that got fucked up.
Wasn't that deer antler juice?
But to come back to what you just said is that he got blackballed by the league and
Nobody wanted to do that.
had he played. But yet and still, we, as in everybody that watches fucking football or used to watch football, I don't care about it. Guess what? At the end of the day, we put Barry Sanders as one of the greatest
I know.
running backs of all time.
We go very wrong.
We do. We do. Had he not,
Emmitt's up there.
had he not
Right.
retired early, that's always what you say,
I'm
right?
not going.
That's it, right?
I'm not
You
going.
not going there?
I'm not going.
I don't got it. I don't got it.
Barry's
Who you
not.
have?
I run it back. I don't have it.
I'll take Emmitt Smith over Barry.
I'll
No, I'll take Barry over Emmett. You're
I'll
alive.
probably
Barry
Whose stats was better?
Barry had moves, man.
Barry
all he
actually
had.
could.
Yeah.
Barry
Emmett.
was elusive.
I don't think
No, he's the definition of elusive.
you can put Emmett through the
Barry is.
You can put Emmett through the line.
I'll give you that.
You can put Emmett through that line. That nigga.
But,
Yeah, him and Walter Payton.
But you can't
Water
put him
Bank,
with any
Swingers.
line. Because at the end of the day, Emmett really got his fame from that 90s.
Man, Emmett got
That
Listen,
90s
listen, Emmett-
Cowboys.
But see, but
The
that's
90s
but
Cowboys
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
In sports,
amazing.
in sports, that's how things happen
Yes,
sometimes.
this is true.
It's just what you if you happen to have a couple of rings.
Yeah.
That's just how it happens.
You got 3
you know what I
rings,
mean?
man.
Because this is what people say, right? And correct me if I don't even worry about correcting me if I'm wrong because I'm actually right about saying this shit. No, listen, man. Everyone, this is how we feel. But at the same time, I feel like now that he's reached a certain level, he can go somewhere and flourish. But a lot of people, take Draymond and put him somewhere else. He'll never. Like, you can't just necessarily say that.
Draymond.
Because he got an opportunity to shine on that team, even when they weren't as good. And he shined and he stole the spotlight, so he got himself a spot. You feel me? So it doesn't matter where he was, but people like to try to speculate that shit into
Now,
something.
but here's the thing though, because I understand both sides. Draymond, had he got drafted to any other situation, would not be Draymond. That he is.
Well, maybe he may not have gotten that shot, but see, we don't know that. We don't really know that though. You see what I'm saying? So
I mean,
it's just
because
speculation.
he's gonna work hard, but he wouldn't have. Because okay, look, he came into Clay, Steph,
Amazing.
Mark Jackson,
Yep.
who don't get the fucking credit he fucking deserves.
Of
Because
course.
all of these championships belong to Mark Jackson.
Not necessarily.
Nah, nigga.
Here's the thing.
All of these championships belong to Mark fucking
I
Jackson.
hear you. I hear you.
The players still got to go out there and
The players
produce.
still gotta
They
produce,
still gotta
and he
produce.
actually gotta be at that point where Steve Kerr different from Mark Jackson is. Steve Kerr said, "Hey Steph, Just throw that bitch up. Yeah.
I mean, cause look at Luke Walton. Look at Luke Walton though. When Kerr was
Why the fuck is he even a coach?
Listen, this how we know. This how we know. This how we know the NFL ain't shit.
That'll get
Every time we get the NFL topic, we're back to the NBA.
Shit.
They got better examples.
So man, salute T.O., salute all the Hall of Famers.
Who else in this class?
Listen, Ray Lewis about to give a whole sermon.
Right.
That nigga, he gonna give a whole sermon. Randy Moss in it too. I mean,
Randy Moss?
Randy Moss.
My man.
That man. Hey man, let's get the Randy Moss and T.O. comparison.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, I do have a question. When y'all was talking about the running backs and shit like that, right? So, who would you rather have as a regular season quarterback?
Rashawn Salon.
No,
This nigga said
Peyton Manning.
Peyton.
Yeah, you're probably right. And for me, it would be the same.
If you're not
Or Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
As I said, regular season now. Regular season quarterback.
I don't care where you put him at. Regular season.
Who has the better regular season numbers?
That's a good question.
I don't care.
Hold on. No, let me answer
Peyton
this.
is a smarter
Hold on, let me
quarterback.
answer this.
That's what I want.
Is it Tom Brady and Bill Belichick?
Base, boom. My man.
No. It's Tom Brady, period.
No.
Okay.
Tom Brady and Bill Belichick is like peanut butter and jelly.
Okay, right.
It's like Mac and
But this is the thing too though, because who would you, okay, so when you're saying Peyton Manning, who did he ever really have as far as a coach or his go-to? Or was it just him that was just nasty in general?
Don't
Say it again?
Don't disrespect.
Tony Dungy.
No. So we can't throw out the
Yo,
but
fuck that. John Fox. He won the Super Bowl with the Broncos.
Stop, man.
Hey man.
Stop, man.
Stop.
Hey man.
I mean, John Fox.
Don't disrespect that Broncos.
John Fox was a good coach.
Please don't do that.
It wasn't because of his offense.
But
And Peyton.
wait a minute. Wait. First of all, that was the year they broke the record.
So Peyton Manning without
Yeah,
Tony
year
Dungy,
before.
he didn't do numbers those first couple of years before that last year.
He got beat in the Broncos.
He was already hurt.
So
So that's what I'm saying. So with Peyton Manning, he showed us. So Peyton Manning showed us. It doesn't have to necessarily be a top-notch coach with him. He's still gonna go out there and do numbers.
So get better.
Garbage. And that's what I said because.
Brady keep it out there.
No.
Yeah. Of course, yes, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is Peyton Manning not an elite quarterback just in general with his IQ. To me, he's basically like LeBron.
He is. I like that.
During the regular season, and I'm not saying LeBron don't beat Hamlin because he goes to the finals. I'm not going to discredit him. Don't try to sneak that in there. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm comparing. Nah,
He accidentally said that shit.
Peyton Manning to me, for the regular season, is the best.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Right?
Who? Peyton Manning?
Say it now, which means what you just said was.
He's also the best 2-minute drill. I've seen too many times. That boy.
They only had to scale back, and John Elway ran that 2 minutes better than.
Well, yeah, okay, but that was like 60 years ago. But I'm just saying, in my lifetime, I've seen with my eyes. In 2 minutes, I've seen too many times that boy get that ball down the field.
Wait a minute. Aaron Rodgers had 2 minutes.
Aaron Rodgers.
But that's because
Aaron Rodgers is coming.
listen. The thing with Aaron Rodgers is, for one, he got an arm, but he also has legs. Peyton Manning didn't have legs. He did everything with his arms.
Hold on, let's be honest about this. Do he really got legs? Because Aaron Rodgers ain't really running no 4.7.
He ain't got to run 4.7, but he scrambles. And he's too easy. I'm not gonna say it's too easy, but if you know how to scramble, if a motherfucker reaching for you when he coming in your direction, all you gotta do is.
It's not about being It's not about being fast. It's about being agile.
No. But agility. Let's go back to agility. Aaron Rodgers is a master of throwing the ball from different angles.
Yeah, right. Cause
So that's what makes him great. Not necessarily scrambling, because he not really.
Yes.
He might step up in the pocket and then throw a sidearm. He might take 1 step or 2 steps. That ain't scrambling. That's just okay. I gotta step up. So nigga come this way. I gotta step up. Now I gotta throw this awkward angle. But he throw the awkward angle.
But he scrambles more than he does what you just said. I'm gonna say yes.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
I would say it's equal because I've seen him do both. consistently.
It's definitely not.
Consistent.
Yeah, I don't think it's equal, but
I mean,
of course he's done.
He learned that. He learned that from Brett Favre. We understand.
Oh yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna throw the ball.
Absolutely.
Whichever way is, whichever way gonna get the ball to.
Like he did everything Brett Favre did and took it to the next level.
But
Kind of like Kobe did.
But he's still kind of like Brett Favre because they went to one Super Bowl.
Kind of like Kobe did.
but he's scrambled.
Kind of, yeah.
At the end of the day, you just said.
He took Kobe game. Kobe took Michael game and took it to the next level.
Of the regular season.
And then, but guess what though? Y'all want to know a great thing? You know who Kobe never won a championship without? You want to know?
Phil.
Derek Fisher.
Derek.
Oh, no. And I'm glad you said that. Hold on. And I'm glad you said that. Because guess who LeBron never won a championship without?
Who? James Jones.
Here we go.
I know, nigga.
James.
I know, nigga.
Yeah, well, of course.
Some people.
And that's what I'm saying. It was like Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant. Like, who was the better of the two?
Guess who get ready to go to LA?
But Derek Fisher.
James Jones.
Derek Fisher is better of the two. Derek Fisher is
I will slide over the table.
Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why.
You got your gun?
Just
This is
hey,
straight.
before you pull your shit out, go to the car, go to your car, get my shit.
Oh shit.
At the end of the day, and here's why. Here's why I say that first. I say Derek Fisher over James Jones.
Oh, no. I thought you were saying over Kobe. But yeah, Derek Fisher over James Jones. Yeah, my bad. That was on me. Yeah, over James Jones.
You haven't seen, I ain't seen James Jones hit game winner.
Yeah, of course.
That's not even a question.
I seen Derek Fisher hit that bitch.
Dagger. The 0.3 seconds.
We like to compare that Ray Allen saved LeBron.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about Robert Ory. Let's not talk about
Hey, shout out
Yeah, we will.
to Big Shot Bob, my nigga. All them ships he got. Fuck y'all
he
niggas, man.
better than Jordan. The ring say so.
He may not be better than Jordan,
Y'all be thinking.
but
Y'all be throwing these.
Robert Ory has been in
Well, see, the reason why we
some
don't
great
listen.
situations.
The reason why we
And
don't
explain
rings
his role
because
specifically.
rings help capitalize on the stories that we telling. That's the ride. It's the
That's
icing
the goal,
on the
nigga.
cake.
Yeah.
Because that's the goal. It's the icing. So no, wait. Like, I have to say this. I don't shut my mouth. I have a lot of knowledge. They respect that shit.
Good.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. Because we talked about that shit before. I was at work, and this is what I said. I talk fast sometimes. Respect that shit. Listen. I'm gonna say this because, like I said before, with the Michael and the LeBron thing, if you switch
Put that on
the credentials.
Spell that shit.
Listen to me here on this. Listen to me here.
They got me on t-shirt. They feel me, so I feel myself.
Bro, stop being me.
Hey, with the hands right like this.
That was a cool line though.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, that's why
you made a hot. I made a
Hey
hot.
man, we got a lot for the crib merchandise coming soon. Fuck with us.
Listen, I really have to say this.
Take it on.
Say it, man. I'm
Got no
listening.
royalties.
I'm listening.
This gonna fund our trips.
I'm listening. Come on,
You're
man.
welcome. Next time, trip gonna be paid for.
Damn, bro. Let me-
My partner.
On time?
Yeah,
It's gonna be on time. On time.
It ain't gonna be on time.
Listen though, this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you how people contradict themselves, right? If I say, yo, Carolina Panthers are my team, you know what I'm saying? Them boys went to the Super Bowl, yeah, however y'all want to look at it, they got robbed or they got paid off to lose, whatever. However you want to look at it.
No,
No, we don't care about that.
Don't use it as that. Don't use it as that.
That's not what
Don't
it's
use it
about.
as that. Don't use it as information.
Yeah, no.
That's what I said. Don't use the product.
I have to be Carolina because I fucking and I live here. But listen, this is what I'm saying. This is the point I'm saying. As a phenomenal season that they had, right?
Allegedly.
They had a better record than the Broncos. Listen, as
Who came
phenomenal.
out champions though?
And they didn't even make the playoffs the next year after that. Listen, and they had Peyton Manning. That's the only reason why they won. That's my nigga.
Oh,
Peyton Manning.
Nigga,
That's
you
why.
only half of the season.
That's what
That's
he's
what I'm about to
saying.
say.
He won.
That nigga got benched.
Yeah, he got pitched because he was hurt.
And
He
that's
had
why
to be
Tom
pitched.
Brady
Who won the Super Bowl
Did he
for
get benched
them?
or was he hurt?
Who was throwing the ball when he was in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he was hurt.
Who got it? Who?
Hey man, listen.
You got
I don't care. Just don't use that as
No, I have to.
You told me they got robbed. No. Their defense clamped down on them.
What did I just say? I said however you want to look at it.
No, there's one way. There's one way you can look at it. I mean, it's
You can tell he's a Broncos fan.
The Broncos won the Super Bowl.
Listen, man.
When we go get my hat? I got the bag.
You want to go get my head? Listen, though.
Go ahead, man.
My point is what I'm saying
On the
is
Snapchat.
people be saying shit like this, right? Oh, I don't care what team it is, but I just use an example. Oh, Carolina made it to the Super Bowl though, right? Same way how we do with Duke and Carolina, whatever, right?
Carolina, bro.
Even if they lose, I'm like, but they made it though. Oh, but the goal is to win. But then when I look at it and I say, well, LeBron's been going to the finals, but he been losing. Is the goal not to win?
It is.
And then all of a sudden, the narrative changed. Oh, but he's been 8 times, and I don't give a shit about that. I'm talking about the point specifically, though. You get what I'm saying?
Along with that, the narrative changed for Jordan, right?
Right.
It does, doesn't it?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, now we throw statistics out there and be like, hey, Jordan is here, LeBron is here.
Mm-hmm.
So LeBron's got him by a little bit, right? Statistically.
Because the
But
game
guess what? Now the narrative changed. Jordan's 6-0. Right? I mean,
the narrative will always change. The narrative will always change.
Jordan says so like he's not 6-0.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
Had he not retired, it's speculated that he could have been 8-0. It really could have.
See, here we go. Me, you about to be.
Oh, because he's a Houston Rockets fan. That's why he about to open his mouth. And I don't care because what was the Houston Rockets doing when MJ was still there?
listen, I'm an MJ fan, but
Were they coming out of the West? Were they coming out of the West when MJ was winning?
It was on the record that Jordan said they probably could beat the Rockets in 2 years.
I mean,
Fall back.
you can say that. Of course, we can say whatever we say. Mayweather can say Pacquiao probably would have beat me if I'd have let him fight me on them steroids.
Oh, Pacquiao would have beat.
everybody can say
He
something.
would have beat Mayweather
I probably would have
early.
to.
Hey, yo, so check this out real quick. Yo, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. We don't have no more topics, so we just wanna freestyle, freelance, get whatever you wanna get on your chest.
Wait a minute. You know what we've been doing?
That's what we've been doing. You fucking shit up by telling us what to do now. We don't want to do it no more.
Listen, man. This is K. Cole,
Hey, that's your boy.
Ed Miller.
That's that nigga right there.
Live for the career.
Featuring.
Under the management of WENT.
Damn. Niggas want to take over and just.
Sounding like Ricky Trump, boy.
Ooh.
Pow!
You got a red hat on.
So
I
we
guess
go.
I'm making
He can't talk about Trump, so
I guess I might gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he can't. Don't put that person.
All right, man. So listen, man.
Nigga, boss.
No. You listen to the podcast. We got a main topic, but this week main topic, man. Niggas just gonna go down memory lane, talk whatever they want to talk, get shit off their chest. Don't get up.
Come on, man. I know y'all can hold y'all back.
So man, listen, 3, 2, 1, ding, go, man. Cam, you ain't really been talking to him, man.
Hey, I don't like talking
See who that motherfucker out.
I don't like talking on people either, man.
I'm motherfucking
Shit.
trying to read this.
Oh, hush. Cam, get whatever you need to get off. You got anybody need to get the fuck up out of here? You got somebody.
I can't really say
You
it.
put him on the spot.
You can't say
I
that,
can't, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
E.T.?
E.T.
Oh.
D.T.
Oh, you can say that.
I been got that nigga.
You got a number two, though.
Yeah.
Say whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want to say.
As long as you don't make the great soul.
I can't. I work for the man. Fuck.
I been got
Oh, wait. Did y'all get Jerry Jones? The fuck about that?
Oh,
Yeah. We got a whole cowboy organization.
Yeah, they
Thanks, man. Fuck the boys.
social media got
And the fans that still support them motherfuckers.
And the fans that still support them
Don't
motherfuckers.
get rid of the fans. First off, you can't put fans on the list, man.
Wow.
Fans is fans. You're not putting a goddamn whole Cleveland Browns organization in their fans for sticking with their team.
We put the Cavs fans in there. Cause there's not no true Cavs fans.
Come on, not
Besides Ford.
I'm
And Ford is probably
He's
That nigga Lakers fan right now.
That motherfucker's not a Cavs fan. He's
That nigga probably Lakers fan.
He's that guy. He's that guy. Hey man,
Yeah.
I'm from New York, so do that
Yeah.
mean I'm a Knicks fan? No, I'm not.
I am a Knicks fan though.
I know you are. They fucking suck, and I don't know why.
Trash as
You're, at the end of the day, you are the equivalent to a Cleveland Browns fan.
Well,
I mean, listen, I'm speaking with
You
you.
stick-
I mean, cause I'm saying something, bro.
you're a Knicks fan.
We put some, I mean, listen, man. We put some boys around Porzingis, man. Once we get some boys around Porzingis,
Everybody say that.
get the truth, man.
Everybody say that.
But Melo wasn't the answer, and neither was D-Rose.
hey man,
They need more than
Melo,
They need some.
Melo
They need some legit.
ain't been the answer since he left fucking Denver.
hey, yo, Mel still put up decent numbers though. Y'all
Wow.
sleeping on it. Just like the White Howard, they still putting up decent
Yeah,
numbers.
yeah.
But y'all just want to go over the
y'all want to go?
Y'all want him to be LeBron.
yeah.
No.
Putting up these numbers,
No.
but you want him to do?
I want you to goddamn win. That's what I want you to
Now,
do.
you seen that?
Melo don't win. Melo don't play.
But
Melo
see,
and Melo
the thing
don't
though,
win.
you still some guys
More.
some guys still have to have a
8 points a
system,
game.
and the best system that Melo had was in Denver. Them
It
boys was
With the great calling,
JR was hooping. George Smith, the boys was hooping.
best fit for Melo?
Right now, the Rockets.
No,
Right.
hell no.
With the Lakers.
Lakers.
Or the Spurs.
You said who's the best fit
The
for?
best fit for
The
Melo
Spurs.
right now. Or even back then, it
That's
doesn't
it.
matter.
Lakers
No,
are.
No, don't try to change the shit. Yeah,
Lakers.
Phoenix?
I like it.
I'll say the Lakers or the Spurs.
Alright.
I'm going with the Rockets.
I'm gonna tell y'all my answer right now.
Uh,
Because who would you say was the best fit for him before? Denver was the spot, right?
Oh, no, he ain't been shit since the game.
First off, I say I feel like he'll do alright in either Washington or Boston. That's me though.
Alright.
With the way them systems are set up.
Washington.
I'm gonna
Washington
say
for
it. Here's the answer, the real answer, man. In my opinion. No, this is the real shit though. The man can't play defense worth shit. We already know that, right? Plus he can shoot his ass off.
I mean, he's kind of like James Harden, bro.
That man needs to be
So,
Golden State.
I agree.
Golden State.
And if he wanted to really kind of bring back, he
That's
could have.
perfect, bro.
That nigga sweating P out there.
And listen, and let me tell you something. I love what Golden State is doing, and I'm gonna tell you, people who hate them the most, of course, are the LeBron fans, because that team will always be a reason why
Yes, sir.
LeBron won't
Hold on,
see,
let me stop.
may not see.
I'm
And the reason why I say it is because as long as they keep up, which I'm sure they will, unless Adam Silver does something about it, as long as they keep intact what they're doing, someone with some type of eliteness to them will always want to play with Golden State.
Hold on. I answered this question.
Trust me on this. KD helped seal that deal.
I answered this.
So, when KD take less money in a couple years,
I
to
answered
stay
this.
there,
He's not staying.
that's gonna set a precedent for everybody else.
If KD went anywhere,
Let's go run
it would be to go play with LeBron. I bet you.
Let's go run
Money before he retired.
If KD go anywhere, he's going home to DC.
No, sir.
Yes.
Let's go right on table. Let's go right on table.
That's because he didn't have no ships then. That nigga got ships now.
Let's go right on table.
And finals MVPs now.
This nigga.
So what he playing for now?
That's real. But this is.
Now he can go home.
Let's go right on table. Let's go right on table.
Go ahead, Della Entertainment.
Lakers and 3.
Nigga, fuck that shit, man.
Yo, if somebody, I asked you this. If somebody gonna leave the Warriors, who would it be? I say Clay.
Nah, man.
Let me tell you something.
Clay not going
Now,
nowhere.
if they can get at least one more ring in this upcoming season,
The Clay is free.
it's a possibility
I think
that
Clay.
he could, just so he can go
Nope.
somewhere else and do something. However,
Nope.
Clay,
I don't wanna leave.
exactly.
So who you got? Throw a name
If
out.
anybody leaves first, it's gonna be KD.
Right.
Period.
Who you got?
Right.
Draymond and all the other guys ain't going
I gotta
anywhere.
play
It would
too.
be KD, bro.
So,
Because he already has rings now and MVP.
Like you said.
So like you said, he may go home, but at the same time, if LA wants
I
him
was like, turn this shit off.
and LeBron knows
I don't want
that
him
he
to
doesn't
go
have to do
LA.
everything, it doesn't. But see, we're living in a days now where we're gonna see it. At least one true super.
Don't be wrong, like when he left to go, like when he left to go to OKC, I'm fine with that because he made the best business decision for him. Where can I go?
Oh, you
When I know I'm gonna win this
You
ship.
gotta do that.
That
All right.
business.
All right.
No, that's business.
So, Cam, why do you got Clay with you? Come on.
Okay, so if he win another ring, this man gonna take a pay cut?
His
He's not
dad,
gonna have to.
his dad already said he's not gonna take. He ain't gonna pay.
Yes, right.
He's not gonna have to though.
But listen, this guy, some of these guys ain't Carmelo. Some of these guys ain't Carmelo Anthony. Some of these guys are playing because they love the game, they want to win, and the other teams want to knock them off. So why would I leave where I'm at? Until we really fall off.
Without Clay,
I'm not going.
without say Clay leave, or let's say KD leave,
I want to
the
win.
Warriors are still championship contenders.
No.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Listen.
That was when this shit without KD, man.
And see, that's what people not understanding. Oh, KD. Listen, KD that. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going to the grave with this right here. I'm going to the grave.
KD is,
Say it.
you know when you do a PT test, you get a 60? 60%?
KD 61.
KD 60.
Hey, listen, man. I went to the grave with this all day long because everybody else pretty much knew
I like
it.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. Well, man, I'm on it, man.
I gotta go with this because they were at home for sure. And the season that they were playing and the way they were playing, if Draymond had not got suspended,
Oh yeah, let me.
the Warriors would have beat
Facts.
the Cavs.
Super facts.
Not facts.
Oh,
You know, those are
Super facts.
Everybody knows. Look, it's
Super
the
facts.
same. Listen, and the reason why I
They
say
still
that.
had another game.
No, that was the last game. You're not understanding. That was the last game. Game 5 was the last game. It was 3-1.
It was over.
All they had to do was win one more. If they would have won that game, if they were at home with the momentum, it would have been over. It's the same way how everybody said they were going to get swept this year because last year they should have got swept. Oh, what if Kyrie was still there? Nigga, Kyrie was there last year, and the only reason why they didn't get swept was because the Cavs played a perfect game in Game 4. That's the only set records. That's the only reason why they won.
No, Golden State want to win on their own.
And of course, that's what they want. Listen, the reason why I say that is because sometimes you have to go with what the basketball IQs and legends say because usually they're right. A lot of times when it comes to stuff like that, they're right. Listen, man, if you think Draymond was not a factor for that team and they would not have won Game 5 at home, you sadly
First
not
off,
understanding.
they was already losing
You
game
don't have-
at home.
Huh?
They was already losing that game. Guess what? They was gonna lose that game.
You said they already losing that game. Draymond wasn't
The Warriors was
playing.
coming back that game.
They were.
Coming back and losing, guess what?
And
It's the same fucking thing.
And then they kicked
You
Steph out of the
were
game.
losing.
And then
That was game 6. Don't get it twisted though. This is what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying. Of course, certain factors going to come in, and depending on where you're playing at. This was, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be very honest with you. From what I seen and what was coming off LeBron's tongue, to me,
Oh, the classics are both. Come on, man. We're good.
listen to me. And I mean, it happens to everybody. Boxers, everybody, right? When you're even with Michael Jordan, right? With the GOAT talk, it happens to him too.
It's a whole lot of
When someone else is rising in to steal your spotlight, it doesn't matter if they're not better than you. The fact that they're still in the spotlight, it's going to make the star player feel some type of way. Steph was the face of the NBA, period. And his jerseys even sold more than LeBron's.
Cause I came out, I told that nigga about this.
So the fact that all of that stuff was going
That
on,
Charlotte boy.
let me tell you, man.
Because I told that nigga how to
Listen, they took
That nigga
Steph
came up
out
under
of
me,
listen
bro.
to me. Can you even tell me how many games Steph has been fouled out of?
No clue. Doesn't
And
matter.
right, because it hasn't really been many at all.
Doesn't
So
matter.
why do you foul him out on bullshit call? Listen, man, when Kenny, Shaq, and all the motherfuckers up there who's played the game and has rings tells you that the refs are calling BS calls
Well, let me
to
keep
foul
going.
this guy out of the game. It was 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter and Steph is getting fouled out.
And then let me tell you, that LeBron shit was
In
bullshit.
Cleveland,
LeBron,
so they can make the
LeBron
game
stepped over the nigga and stood on top of him.
And you don't make no calls over that. First of all, that's a tag. First of all, that's a tag. And when he comes on the rim,
It's not a
it's
tech. It's not a tech when you step over a nigga. If you just
No,
get
man.
stepped over.
You let a nigga put a nuts on your head?
Then
Come on,
you get
man.
out of
You let a nigga put a nuts on
Charles even said it and Shaq. It was like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
fuck
Draymond
that.
did the right thing.
It's Gregory-
Although it
it's
penalized
Gregory-
because he had too
it's
much.
Gregory-
He was never let no
it's
nigga
Gregory-
step
I'm not
over
gonna
me.
let a nigga step
Right.
over me.
And you gonna let a nigga put a nut on back of
I'm
your
definitely
head?
not gonna do
That's what he
that.
did.
I'm not gonna
He
do that.
teabagged that nigga. You gonna let a nigga
But the
teabag?
thing-
Yeah, call it
but-
tech on you.
Alright, so you gonna let another nigga just kick you in the nuts?
on you on that.
No, you're not gonna do that. But Dre,
He was wrong first.
Talk to him, Cam. Wait.
Hold on, let me say that. No,
He don't say shit.
Now, because you're not understanding. If you saying would you let another guy kick you in the nuts? Draymond would have never swung at the nigga at nuts from the back had he not stepped over him.
doesn't matter. He's like,
No, it matters. You can't say it doesn't matter. If Cam do some disrespectful shit to me, Cam better understand some shit coming back to him because you should have never disrespected.
But at the end of the day, you already know this motherfucker doing disrespectful shit because he done did it for
Fuck that
the whole
shit, nigga.
playoff. So now you about to play him. So in your mind, you already
So you're gonna play his game. You're gonna play his game.
Fuck that nigga smoke.
You're supposed to play your game.
Hey, shut up, man.
Ow.
What you say, Cam?
So did this nigga get a take when he put his nuts on Dude Fit, Nick, and dumped him on?
who did it, man? You just trying to shine because you don't know.
No.
Did you get a take?
No.
Okay.
Hell no, I don't.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Alfred, y'all see it? I don't want to tell y'all about the story, man.
Tell the story, Rolo.
Yo, that nigga, I've never seen that man glide 5 feet. And it was supposed to be my highlight too. I'm kind of,
It was a glitch in life.
It was a
That's
good.
cool.
The life glitch.
stories will last a lifetime to tell.
What else
Man.
we gotta do? You want me to pause? We start another one? The bonus episode?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, do hip
We're
pause.
not doing a bonus episode.
Do hip. And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. This ain't no intro. This the entree. This the fucking Beyonce. Hey.
So we took an extended smoke break.
Hey.
Damn, who was
A
smoking?
piss break and
Hey.
somehow my dice game broke out.
Hey, this is that shit that happened when the niggas went up though, man.
You can't be mad at it, man. We should have got the dice game on the camera.
And fuck you, Cam.
Ah, man, quick come up.
Quick come up on cam, man.
Like gas,
Hey, man.
baby.
So, you know, I like
Bet that shit back, nigga.
you know, I like to do the
Yeah,
round,
let's get like the
around the table joint. You know, 4 of us is, you know, out in the army. And, you know, we still got 1 in. But right now, man, let's talk about
They're still working for Donald Trump.
No bonus right now.
let's talk about one of your fondest memories when we was together, 227, man. Let's go.
I
Let's
gotta
go.
think, man, so I'm not going.
Let's go. One of your fondest memories, 227, man. I want to tell you mine. I started off. One of the funniest memories, we went to the gas chamber that time. and they locked Sarah Mace up in the gas chamber and shit. So she couldn't get out. She tried to get out so bad after she broke the seal and shit. So, yo, I try to be dramatic. I banged on the door. Let her out, yo. Let my NCO out. So they let her out. But I didn't want to be there myself, so I ran out with her, right? So I go and turn around, they open up the door, I see these niggas come out doing combat rolls out of the gas chamber.
Oh shit.
I mean, I got a lot of memories, man, but that day right there, man,
That
was
was Texas Cat.
one of the wildest days. Well, I got another wild day, but I'm gonna let this shit go back around because I got to protect the innocent on this other day.
Nah, fuck that. I remember my shit, man.
When somebody's husband came up to the company, we had drop weapons.
Like,
No.
We'll talk about that.
no, it's gonna be on. Yeah, it's gonna be on.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This is like the second
I know
time.
me, Woody, and
Second
Chris
time I
was
met this nigga Rella, man. Second time it was. Because there was that Rockwell initiation. I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen. I remember, man, it was vivid. So vividly. The day before the day before Easter.
Easter.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know what was about to happen to me. Niggas was pouring up these shots. And after the last nigga took that shot, shots was being poured up again. I didn't know that. Bro, I promise, I didn't know that she was coming. I threw up in that nigga bathroom and everything.
Oh man, we should have been in the night, son.
Bro, shout out to
What's up, man? What's up,
in the
Pop?
bathroom, working clean the bathroom up. I'm pretty
And
sure.
we call that shit the shot game, nigga. That shit wasn't a game, man.
Yeah, that's not a game, nigga. That's death.
Take your shot.
Bro, hey.
We should do a half gallon, like,
Half gallon.
no weak shit.
And then
Fuck up film.
you know the funny part, I used to tell y'all like, yo, when we stop drinking, that's what we're gonna feel that
And you know what?
shit.
That's how I built it. Because we stopped drinking. We stopped drinking.
Nah, nigga, I started feeling that shit around.
And that's when I realized
This month of the bottom?
this nigga him is a
Let's go.
lightweight.
I'm sorry,
That's
double
when
take
I
this
realized he was the
Oh,
lightweight.
what was going?
Yeah.
That's you, because you was always the last one to take the shot. Every time.
Yeah. Oh no, Cam always been ready.
No.
I always
He
don't care.
always ready to drink.
I always don't care. Drink too
But you was
fast.
always the last one to take the shot.
Can't drink fast and shit.
Can't drink too.
You can't
Can't drink
control shit,
fast.
Like that nigga came in last night. Going, nigga. Hey, man.
He was trying to
All right, I'm here. Goddamn.
He was trying to catch up to us though. It was too late.
Yeah, he drink too fast.
That nigga drink fast as shit. That nigga looked like real shit. Last night, this nigga drank, let's say his bottle was full. This nigga drank this shit halfway in 20 minutes. By himself.
Really? Last
That's
time.
Last night, nigga.
With what?
Last night, bro.
Oh, don't worry. I assisted with that friend. Don't you worry about it. I assisted with that
Hey, man.
friend,
That
bro.
nigga full.
You guys know man?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, first off, you gotta say your introduction to 227. Oh man.
This intro?
No,
I want to hear. I want to hear. Let me hear.
Listen, man, it's just like, what's up, man?
No, man.
This is what happened, man. Hey, we got an eye camera witness. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I did it. Like this. Hey, what's up? I'm Kevin. I'm Charlotte. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga did a
Charlotte, North Carolina.
a whole rainbows.
We'll see after you. Hey, he gonna tell his.
I go like this, man. I'm just It just failed. You know what I mean? That's how it happened, man. But yeah, man. A favorite moment? Oh man.
I ain't like, no, like within the union. So like one day in the company, man, like some wild shit just happened, man, in the company. Not the shit we used to do old schools. That shit could be. We might incriminate somebody.
I can go on and on and on.
Somebody trying to bring some old choices.
Come on, man.
Come on, go ahead.
He hiding it.
The day fucking Brown, Crazy Brown, white boy Brown, had kicked Crutchfield in the back. And Crutchfield pushed the fuck out of
And you gonna
Oh shit.
That nigga to the roll.
I never heard someone hit the ground so fucking hard, bro. That shit was too.
Shout out to Brown for the dramatics, because some of that shit was a little bit extra soul in it.
It was.
This man was on crutches, man.
Y'all, supply platoon, support. Y'all niggas.
Bro, chill like you ain't never been in support.
I know, man, but y'all used to be.
Nigga, don't say it like I've been in my whole life.
Yeah, you would, yeah. But support used to be off the chain, man.
We had so much free time, man. We had so much free time, like, it's easy to get in shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That can't turn me to be
Hey man,
Hold that in the camera.
Hey.
somebody kill that bitch.
Nah, I'm straight.
You got a story, man?
You closest.
You got a story, Rambo?
So, you gonna kill it?
Well, you gonna put that shit?
You not gonna kill it?
Carter with a cane.
Nah, let it live, man.
Let him live, man.
Nah.
Let my man tell the story, man.
Nah, fuck that, cause I'm in here. That shit too close to me.
So you
Nah,
kill
you
it,
know what? Come on,
man.
man.
Why don't you kill
Tell your
it?
story, man. Tell your story.
Oh, moment.
I'm engineer.
Yo, one of my favorite memories is probably when Cam was the DD and shit.
Oh, man.
And we came through the gate and the motherfuckers racially profiled us, man. And I told Cam, because Cam was tired and shit. I was like, yo, we're gonna have to sit up, yo, we going through this gate and shit, because that nigga was leaning, the eyes was red. It was a long ass day, man. But at the end of the day, these motherfuckers ended up taking Cam downtown. You know what I'm saying? But when shit hit the fan, the first time I caught me, I see this nigga over at the company and shit. He's like, yo, I'm going over to the motor pool. I'm gonna talk to Cam. And I was like, oh, alright. Because it was under speculation that he was like high on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe underage drinking.
Allegedly.
And I blew a 0.01. So I was like, what? Why the fuck am I here?
Yo,
You
so
probably knew that he had to go down there. You know, that's all I needed.
so I'm walking to the motor pool and shit, and I'm trying to go over there to give Cams a heads up, but first time beat me to the motor pool and shit, and he was walking up as I was walking up. And he was like, where Cam went? He in that support chain right there? And I was like, probably so first time. Yo, that nigga was in there. Yo, that nigga trying to chew Cam ass out. And them niggas looked at me after he walked out like, yo, why you give me the heads up? Nigga, I didn't have time.
Nah, you could have texted on the way over there, man.
Hey, but the funny shit, when he came...
Did we even have cell phones?
Not the deal we had cell phones.
Oh, yeah, see, that's probably get the fuck out of here. That was the flip phone era?
Not the flip phone.
Was that the flip phone? Blackberry.
That was cricket area.
Hey, double tapping on the ad quality.
Woody was the king of the flip phone.
Yeah.
Oh, for the longest. For the longest.
That nigga was the king.
Probably nigga got a flip phone now.
And probably when that fight broke out with I ain't gonna throw no names, but you know what I'm saying? When we went deep and jumped in the back of the truck, we in the back of the hatch, riding around posts, man. Looking for this guy,
that's the same
man.
fight we're talking about.
Yeah.
We was on the dot, man.
We was deep.
We was on the dot,
We was like glue on that one, man. We was ready.
But that just how the 227, man. We used to just ready to ride at any moment, man. Like, this is crazy. We was in the middle of the workday cleaning weapons. Niggas threw their weapons down on the dot and go chase that.
Yo, we ran a good 100 yards, man, to get where we was going. And the fight and all that stuff escalated and moved somewhere else, and we all just jumped in and it was gone, man. I'm talking about like no space. Cannonballing in the back of the whip, man, gone.
We had the white boys with us and everything, man. That shit was wild. That shit.
Yeah, I know. Was ready, man.
Yeah, everybody was ready to ride out.
Combat ready.
Yeah, man. Yo, what would happen?
Gibson still was down.
What would happen? We would call up and was down. I don't even know we even really fought.
We just wanted action.
Yeah.
I wanted action.
Yeah.
It wasn't my situation.
Little elbow.
It's an eye out.
Oh man, that's just so, man. But man, we've been rocking together for at least 09.
No, 07 really for us. So I got there 07.
Yeah, 07
So it's been like 11 years for sure.
Yeah, man.
It's been a long time.
You came with
I got there at what?
2010.
10.
10, yeah.
I was gone by then.
Yeah, so we've been,
But
y'all linked
I visited.
Yeah.
We went to what? Field sanitation place?
Yeah, because I was in WLC and I got out of WLC. And my brother introduced me to him. And it's been a wavy motherfucking situation ever since.
I had to get through y'all. I was like the nerd in headquarters. So I had to link up with the cool guy.
Hey, tell me why too when I
That nigga still
hey look, when I first met this nigga Della, man. This nigga introduced
Let me know this one.
This nigga introduced me to a cookout and shit, like the parties that he
Hey,
did all the
man,
time. He showed me mad love and hospitality, man. I was like, yo, who is this guy?
That's how he got me too, bro.
No, fuck that. Let's talk about how y'all niggas got me.
Listen.
So,
Hands down, I used to go one of the best house parties.
Yeah.
Yo, real?
I'll give you that.
And listen, to the point like when the cops came to my crib, I used to be like, yo, I don't know who the house owner is. He brought me in the store, and I just kept on walking.
That was an epic night.
yes.
Well, they check out
This is
these
true. You know what? Introduce them how. Yes.
Hey man.
You do the best.
Hey man.
You may have. You may have.
Oh yeah, we came up in deployment, we was on some other shit, man.
Oh man.
Mantling up on bitches' asses and stomachs and shit. Hey man.
No, but let's talk about how y'all niggas got me, bro. I got to the unit. First off, I was already getting weird ass looks from niggas like, this bitch got one eye, who the fuck is this crazy ass motherfucker? I got them looks, and it's fine.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, and it's fine, because I knew that was happening.
Facts. Cause I asked that nigga specifically. And what was he got?
And then the nigga, then I don't know where the fuck this shit came from. We started talking about Madden.
Yep.
That's how I got to meet everybody.
Oh, that's about heavy on Madden.
Bruh, because I came in there, niggas had a Madden tournament.
That
At Kevin's crib.
tournament.
We went to this nigga crib.
And I still don't
I was whipping ass.
And I still don't think the brackets was set up.
I felt like I got
numbers, man. Big numbers, man.
First off,
This nigga, he had to buy. How he had to buy the first
Nigga, we
time?
picked numbers.
Hey,
That's
his
his
crib.
crib.
Wow.
I set everything up, man.
But the thing is, because I ran through all y'all niggas until I got to this,
Luke.
no homo, until I got to this nigga, Luke.
Oh yeah.
Right, and
winning.
On some bullshit.
Yeah.
On some bullshit. That's how I made my name. That's bad. Bro, that's bad. Because I was beating this nigga. It was like the last play of the game, bro. Instead of just kneeling on the ball, I went to throw a touchdown. This bitch caught an interception and like the one in the end zone and ran that bitch back to win
To
the
the
game.
house.
And everybody was like, oh shit.
See, you didn't play Madden. You played Madden football. You didn't play for real.
I didn't play real
He didn't respect the game.
Yeah, he ain't respect.
So the game didn't respect him.
I respect the game, but I was trying to beat the shit out of the nigga. That made sense. That made sense.
And then
How was money on the line, man?
First, it was.
Tell you that fucking
It was money on the line.
Shit.
I came in that bitch, but I was trying to run a score up on the nigga. I had to make a name for myself. It didn't work.
That's what we're
It might
Who's
have.
running for you?
It may have. Like this.
That's what happens when you try to be too cocky.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know what I mean?
It was.
No homo because I said cocky.
Still like this?
Oh, another
Yeah,
moment. The Aries bash.
Who? Oh, the Aries badge used to be epidemic, man. The birthday parties, man.
Oh.
Yeah, those shit. In that little apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah, those shit was,
I died.
That was the shop party. That was the shop game we introduced.
Yep.
I died a couple times, man. I died.
Hey,
He
man.
was out that day too.
Yeah, that nigga died for real, man.
I watched it disappear and went across the bed. I had the trash can right there.
Yeah, I remember him and his wife his ex-wife dropped me off, and I walked straight like into my house. Not like walk in the house. Yes, I walked to the side of the house like this. Oh man, the fuck out of the
Oh shit. Oh, man, I don't know how you made it.
Who was in the corner rapping though?
One man was spitting the hardest.
The hottest 16 with no words coming out.
No words.
Who that was?
That nigga Rebel.
Hey yo, this nigga walked in with he walked in with a bottle of Nuvo. You don't think this nigga had a bottle of Ace of Spades going through the crowd?
The Nuvo.
Yo, Nuvo was nice back then.
Yeah, it was, man.
Yo, ain't gonna
Not
lie.
without no Hennessy.
Like a year and a half ago, Woody came to my house with some Hypnotic.
What? Without the Hennessy?
You didn't make it in Purple Heart?
He don't even know them. Yeah, that's what we did. We did make it.
Okay, so you had that.
Nah, I don't believe
No. He brought both, but yo.
Oh, okay, well, that's cool then. It's cool then.
Nigga, who made that anymore?
Well, listen, it could have been worse, man. He could have just bought the Nuvo.
He probably did.
This nigga did just bring Nuvo.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I didn't get a pass, man.
Nuvo was a bitch,
nah,
man.
we get a pass.
That shit was shit like a
Morello on the other hand,
with a bottle of Nuvo.
just bringing Nuvo.
Y'all didn't drink it?
Who raised you?
He won't
But
do that.
Nuvo was hot. I thought it just,
That shit
really it was
was
like for the
fine.
ladies, man. That shit was
We
going.
don't let you drink it, we drink the shit.
Like pink champagne or some shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. That nigga's fucking cool, man.
Niggas said champagne. Nation it.
Oh, man. So I remember that time, it was in the motor pool. Goddamn, this was my first match Clemens. He was hanging out with that, with your boy, what's that nigga with? Scott.
Well, the Block Boys.
The Block Boys.
Yeah, I'm joining the Block Boys
Oh,
after this.
man.
They got their shit together. I don't know, man.
Oh man, this nigga was posted up on the back. So we was doing PMCS's on Monday. This nigga was on the back. The niggas, him was posted up on the back fence. So hey man, I was quote unquote PMCS in his truck. And nigga see me, he was like, hey man, what the fuck you doing, man? I'm like, man, do what the fuck I'm supposed to do, man, doing this work. Man, come on, man, I'm not like you. So I heard you from North Carolina, man. I was like, yeah, man, what's Charlotte, man? Okay, word, man. I'm from North Carolina too, man. I'm from Williamson, Washington, whatever. Who knows?
So this is it.
I'm like, okay, yeah, man. What's up, man? He's like, man, I'm having a party, man. You should come through, man. Yeah, man. I was like, okay.
Listen, a party used to be. Listen,
All right, fine, I'm coming.
I got a mock out of this. I got a mock out of the parties.
That's
Listen,
the moment.
no party used to be what I needed for it to happen.
Ever since then, goddamn, we've been fucking rocking.
At the end of the day,
I ain't gonna lie.
the
Sometimes.
next parties was that nigga
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes.
happy on a Friday.
Sometimes you gonna party. I want the niggas to go home, man. Niggas didn't want to leave you.
Niggas don't know when to leave.
They don't know when to leave.
It's a fact, bro.
Like I need to recuperate myself. None of y'all niggas help me clean up after this.
I had one time.
You see, this nigga Clemens ain't even come to the Happy on Friday and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I was booed up.
He was booed up and shit. We got brand new on the boy. Like, for real?
And then that nigga started feeling some type of way and tried to start throwing shit at his crib.
Man. Nah, this was after his
Yeah, I ain't
this was after his run.
Yeah, after my run.
Then I had my run.
Yeah, I passed that shit
I
on.
remember that one time, nigga, the whole block was lined up. And the goddamn whole unit was at the goddamn crib, nigga. It's like, fuck. That shit was dying.
We used to chill at Randall crib too, like, man. Smoke that
buddy.
K2.
Yeah,
Same man.
buddy.
Same man, that's smoking K2.
They had a nice little spread on the table.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't say that K2, that shit, man. Talking about that K2 doing deployment, nigga.
What? Back then, that's when we was on that gin heavy.
Well, that K2 was
Oh
shot.
yeah, we used to get a
That
nigga, you done went to my house and looked under my seat and won't nothing but half a gallon of gin under my seat.
Hold on, bro. And these niggas should go through, so on Friday night, one of us will cop a half gallon.
And
The other one to cop a 12-pack of Bud Light Limes. And we get some orange juice. Some orange juice. So, real talk, nigga. So that Friday night, man, we smashed that half gallon pretty much. So Saturday, we gotta get another half gallon.
yeah, man.
Another case of Bud Light Lime.
Yeah, man, that shit is
And orange juice, nigga. We used to go through at least 2.5 half gallons a week.
a week.
I eat.
And go to Formation
Oh, man.
Formation drunk.
How,
man.
son? How?
I should have been got put out the door, man. Let's just keep fast, man.
Nigga, I don't know how the fuck I got back and forth on post.
I cheated the system, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I made it to the system
I
because
ain't gonna lie, man. I'm out, man. I cheated the whole military system. My whole 11 years, I cheated the system.
I'm still here because y'all got out. I appreciate y'all niggas.
I did do
Look out for
I did do PT testing. I did go to the range.
Yeah, show that.
Hey man,
Who are you?
Hey man, it was like a 9 to 5 to me, man. Army, y'all might be as a PT every once in a while. I never got flagged somehow. My leave days never got taken from
Them shits never got taken. I learned that trick. After that, my leave days was
Yeah.
intact.
Especially you that start major your leave
Hey, when do we
days.
usually use or lose?
Right.
Yeah. I might use the little thing go away never, man. I remember women be like, yo, how you got 100 days on the taker from? Like, yo, they're not your days, they mine.
They mine.
I'm gonna take care of these days.
I'm gonna use them.
Yes, sir.
Or I'm gonna use them.
Fun
Hey,
time.
that nigga was gonna leave and really you didn't go nowhere. You just stayed
Yeah,
home.
that's
The nigga was local.
Yeah, you picked me up one time in the airport, man. It was a surprise, man. Like, why this nigga here?
I remember.
I know she was on there. Why this nigga here? But that's my nigga, so let's ride, man.
Come on, man.
We was in the egg. You remember the egg? That's what we called it.
Hey, bro. I remember the head. You know why I was there.
Oh, I know what you do. When we supposed to be.
Geppetto. The puppet master.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Hey, man.
That's some good times,
Man,
man.
great
Basketball games, we was hyped for the basketball
Oh,
games.
man.
Basketball game.
Basketball game.
Chris got kicked out of that game.
Yo, come on, man. What I
Bro.
did? Why I got kicked out?
He put the ball on the nigga head.
I don't fuck around, you hear me?
Put the ball on the nigga head. That was so disrespectful.
Oh, man.
So disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
That was like,
And
yo.
then my brother got kicked out too that game.
Yeah.
We won, but
Yeah. Remember I took my ankle, man. I slid off the court, man.
yo, my man had some highlight plays, man. Came up and made a nice layup. And rolled his ankle. This nigga tried to get back up and walk on that ankle. That ankle gave out on him. Yo, he sat back down and scooted off the court. That nigga slid off the court.
What did they
On
do?
his ass.
I was hooping in some low top Air Force One.
Them niggas let you.
Hey man.
And I was kind of
you
good
deserve
sometimes.
everything that happened to you,
Yo, you
bro.
know them big guys when they hurt themselves, man, they don't recover so
You
fast.
deserve everything that happened to you, bro.
We needed you in that box, man. Who else we had?
No,
Woodrow.
but no lie though, like we played the
Who would
championship.
be throwing them bullet passes?
We played the championship game.
Bullet pass. We bullet full court bounce passes. nigga.
Oh,
From one bank to the other.
no.
Yes. That nigga stole the longest bounce pass
You know
ever.
them joints, huh?
And some English. Oh, shit.
But what about the time though? This shit was crazy. Remember that time when Woody, it was the same game when you twist your ankle and roll yourself off the floor, right? Woody got trapped, Woody didn't know what to do with the ball, and he seen Della standing right by the sideline. And he got trapped and threw the ball to Della because he thought he was in the game.
He was like,
And then, when that nigga Della moved out the way, he didn't even catch the ball. That nigga was like,
Mike was still hurt.
It was-
we were gonna play another game right after
it was a bullet pass.
It was definitely a bullet pass. I need my fingers, man.
Ain't even a question.
We was on fire detail during that time too, man.
I need my fingers.
I do, man. Think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all niggas still thinking about it? What? Be real? Y'all niggas? Yeah, man. You still thinking about it?
Yeah.
That's what's the thing about.
You don't do that.
So you never think about it?
No, y'all know what this nigga say. Hey, he just go straight in.
Soft and everything.
Soft and everything, right, my nigga? Hey.
Like, you gonna pop my knuckles?
You finger a girl, man.
It's not gonna finger pop.
What you call it?
It's gonna finger the girl. The fuck?
Nah, it's called finger popping down. He ain't never seen
How you still think about it?
That's up north.
21 Jump Street.
You still thinking about it?
I still feel
You
the
got to.
It's all about getting in the mood.
Nah, you going
That
soft.
nigga,
Right?
that
Hey, you go with soft, man, right?
nigga,
Ain't that what you said?
Get in that thing.
that nigga still dry humping, man.
Hey, first off, now that you just said that dry humping shit, man, this nigga right here. No, this nigga, Jordan Fleming, was the king of fucking dry humping, bro. Every time you walk in this nigga room or his tent,
That nigga get up.
this bitch is out here dry humping his bed.
No, you need to get your bed a hump, man.
You usually get your bed up.
Every time.
That nigga was hushing.
Nigga was happy to be back, man.
Bed was soft.
You like, you ain't supposed to fuck during the appointment, and this nigga was fucking the shit out of his bed. Like his bed, bro.
The bed must have felt good. It had a hole in it or something.
That nigga got pregnant in his bed.
Like, yo.
Till that shit catch a spring.
That nigga just do some top of it.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
tell them about the time where Woodrow in the room was messed up, and first I was like, yo, he probably got rats in here. Look, he got rats out there. They're like, yo, ain't no rats in here. Then the rats jumped out. He's like, yo, they go right there.
Oh, no bears used to be the Carter for real. Man, no bears was the Carter, man. Like New Jack City, Carter, no bears was the Carter. Like you can't pull CQ the bears.
That shit was all in the middle.
Yeah, you do your roaming and shit, but it never end. It probably took a whole day.
Motherfuckers used to roam in the halls.
You can't, it took so long. I pissed on home one night too. There was a female was staying there, and I went over there, man. I was so drunk that I couldn't make it to the bathroom. I walked outside of the room and pissed in the hallway.
Damn. I mean, you a dirty motherfucker.
It reminded me of the projects, man. The projects.
The PJs.
This shit.
You know why we call it the projects? Because the projects. You got anything else, man? That nigga seem like y'all about to dwindling. Damn.
At the end of the day, this nigga peed on my couch. Let's be real.
That nigga threw him on my couch.
That don't count, man. You peed on my shit. And you blamed it on my daughter.
It wasn't me,
I mean,
man.
I didn't have a daughter.
You ain't had no door.
It was
You
Chi-Chi.
blamed it on both my kids.
Nah, it was Chi-Chi.
No, you blamed it on my boys and my daughter.
I ain't blaming it on DJ.
And then you threw up.
It was Lil Greg.
And you threw up. And you blamed
And you blame it on me, I wasn't even there.
What you did.
I ain't blaming it on
Yes, you
DJ.
did, man.
You did.
You did,
I
man.
Yes, you did, bro.
I blame it on Lil Greg.
I'm on cold on.
I blame it on Chi-Chi.
And you blame it on this
And
nigga.
Chi-Chi about this big.
Bro, you
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Chi-Chi.
Rest in peace, Chi-Chi.
You blamed it on a Yorkie.
You still got that cat, man? That nigga had the biggest cat
Ever.
ever.
The cat would ate my cat.
That cat used to creep around the corner.
Hey, that was a scary cat, bro.
It was a scary cat, man.
No, I didn't have my daughter, man. It took one time.
You need to clean this up before you have restaurant. Hey, look at the restaurant right there. Nah, ain't no
Yes,
right there,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. You gotta go.
And when he said to you, was that you or your brother? When you got them pork rinds on one of you?
His damn pork rinds stink. But they can't straight off a pig's ass.
You said the first one?
He was like, but I'm still gonna eat it though.
That gotta be Bernie, man.
For sure.
That nigga was a
I went to
fool.
that conference room, boy. It was
Yeah,
that nigga was a
that
fool.
shit too, man.
Sound like my first one.
That nigga Bernie a fool, boy.
Man,
That nigga was hilarious,
meet
man.
Joe Bernie, man.
Joe Bird.
Oh, motherfucking brother.
We need to get that nigga on for episodes,
Sorry,
man.
angel man.
You still in?
No, I don't think it
We need to get that nigga on
Can't
for
be.
episodes.
could.
But that was 10 years ago.
Right.
That was
That's
already-
He out. He out, man.
15 or
He's free.
Golly,
He's
bro,
free
that
right
shit
now.
was funny, man.
Yeah, man.
That nigga recording his own podcast right now.
Who the crew?
Show Bernie. He need to be.
Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah.
do. I'm gonna watch that shit.
You want?
Cause that shit gonna be funny as shit.
That nigga said trick or treat that shit. That nigga said, you got a camera? You got a camera phone? Take a picture so now I know you go. Don't worry.
You treat that shit.
Yo, who was like the worst NCO, man?
area by far.
You wasn't here for the man.
You the little bitch ass
I
nigga.
remember when we deployed, I cursed that nigga out.
Well, I don't know, man. Saw Warren up there too, man.
So-
Cause I got that bullshit counseling for fucking fraternization for somebody I was just kicking it with. Like, we were just cool as shit.
Yo, we gonna cut it right there, man. Special shout out to Killer Cam, Smitty, Rello, aka Tunes, for helping us out on this episode. Hope y'all enjoy. We got more to come. Della K Cole live from the crib. We out of here. And we live from the crib.
We in here, yeah, I'm with the click.